Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Just into race clear. He's got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy! Pull back here for Darwin. Oh, he scored! An absolute belter! That is trademark Abdul Darwin.
This one into the box. Nugent over the top. Oh, what a goal! David Nugent's just scored a beauty. He's made Forest look like fools.
Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It is a interesting day today for sure. We have a big game on our hands, and yeah, I don't know what way it's going to go. It could go one or two ways, but yeah, let us know in the comment section how you think today is going to go. Before we get into it, Anil, what's going on, mate? How are you?
Oh, I think I'm like most fans. I'm very nervous. I think that lineup is absolutely grim. We'll come to it in a moment, I'm sure. Big game, big night, I think, for the manager.
Yeah, no, mate, I totally agree. As I said, get your comments in below in the live chat, guys. No score predictions just yet. We will get to that. Don't worry. But yeah, let us know what you think to the lineup. We're going to chat about it in just a second. So let me get the first few comments up on screen here. So let me get, where are we? There we are. Here we go. Big one for the Foxes, says Michael. Tony stopped at home. Going to be lots missing tonight. I think there'll be quite a few empty seats.
Yeah.
God, grant me strength to get through this match with my sanity intact. And please be with the Foxes and help them not be shambolic. Live and direct from England's beating heart, it is BTG. I did see another comment which I need to find. I can't find it, but somebody said, "You asked for changes, you got skip." So yeah, let's talk about that, Anil. I'm gonna bring it up now. The lineup. What are your first reactions? Because we've had rumours for over 24 hours that we were gonna get a back three or a back five, whatever way you want to look at it. We have a Coley Nelson Vestergaard. I mean, that's, from nowhere, Anil, Ben Nelson out of absolutely nowhere to starting. Are you surprised a little bit by that?
I'll be totally honest with you, Locks. To me, this lineup has like one of those pub quiz questions over it as to what was the lineup that Marty Cifuentes used when he was fired as Leicester City manager in 2025. That's what it feels like to me. But look, sometimes you can fluke a good lineup. I do agree that after the display against Blackburn, something different had to be tried. So I get that. But I don't know. It just seems kind of desperate to me. The reason, I know we have different opinions on this, but the reason I feel this way is because I called for, like, in the last analysis show that I think he should have changed the formation and go more direct. So he's actually done that. So why am I like so negative? I'm negative because if he really was going to do that, I think he would have done that against Blackburn and tried it for a few games. The fact that Blackburn was so poor means that he's stuck between, doesn't really know what to do. And Luke Thomas and Oliver Skip in this, I don't even know what he's trying to do, Locks. Like, if he's playing wing backs, then Fatawu's on the right hand side, but he's left footed. Normally with wing backs, the point is to get to the byline and cross. So he may not be playing wing backs. I mean, does that mean Jordan James is going to be a 10? Is it going to be a 3-4-1-2? We'll find out pretty quickly as the game goes on, but I'm very nervous. Nelson, yeah, I don't know why he was frozen out. I haven't got a problem with him coming in. He should have been into the squad at minimum a long time ago. But I'll be honest with you, I look at that and that's the stuff of nightmares. If it was your last game to save your job, is that the team you'd pick? And just to sort of say that, because I know that people said, oh yeah, we need Soumare's crap, so we had to play Skip. We could have played Hamza Chowdhury, who is the vice captain, who can play as a midfielder, and he may not be the most technical, but I tell you what, on a night like tonight, when it's pissing it down outside, when you need to battle, when you need to win the 50-50s, that's the one thing that Hamza is good at, right? He's aggression. He's championship proven. And what my worry is that all the teams that have come to the King Power this season pretty much have just beaten us in the 50-50s in the individual duels. And so you've got two physically weak players there in Luke Thomas and Skip in the team. Sorry, I'll pass over to you, but I'm bricking it, to be honest with you.
Well, so when I look at the lineup, the impression I get, the interpretation I get is a Coley, Nelson, Vestergaard back three. I see Thomas and Fatawu as the wing backs, and then a midfield three, whether that's a flat midfield three or a number 10 of Skip, Winks, and James, and then you're looking at Ayew and Carranza up front. But also, I mean, you could have Ayew dropping into a 10, so it's more of like a 3. Yeah.
It could be 3-4-3. That's possible as well, but it could still be playing the 4-2-3-1, like with a Coley at right back. Or Coley has played at right back before quite a few times. There's a lot of ways he could go. What I'll say, Lux, though, is this, especially having like the two strikers, is that, I do think that just simplifying the game, having it more that it's like a 50-50 in terms of possession and relying upon the individual quality, in my opinion, that's actually the smart thing to do. Right, just take the science out of it. Stop trying to play line-breaking passes. Just play like classic football, and win your individual duels. And hope you got the better players. And the thing is, if you look at the Middlesbrough lineup, even though they're flying high, second in the league, we've still got a lineup that's way better than theirs. So on paper, we should still be beating them if you go for that way. So I can, and if a team's struggling, sometimes it is smarter to try and do something like that. But I don't know, just. Look, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but I'm not confident looking at the lineup.
I can't see this being the case. I mean, I don't think Marty's that stupid. I don't think he would play.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Coley, yeah. I mean, in possession, no, out of possession.
He has used Ayew at left wing. He has used him at left wing this season.
Yes, and Okoli has played on the right side of the back three. And I think that's probably where he will be anyway, right? Yeah. If it is a back three, I think it will be Okoli on the right. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Keith says Borough rubbing their hands with this lineup. 2-0 loss incoming. Save the score predictions, guys. We're going to come to it in about 5 minutes' time. Cooper Ball, Fatawu as a defender. I mean, Cooper did play him as a left wing back. You made a good point, though, in the chat, Anil, about how, we thought, when we heard rumours of the wing backs, we thought maybe Abdul as the left wing back because of his left foot. But we have two left-footed full backs / wing backs right now, right? So how do you think he's, do you think that would suggest that Fatawu might not be a wing back?
Well, yes, that's what he might be doing. Is he might be going for like a lopsided system where Fatawu's still going to cut in, and either someone's going to overlap him, and there are some that even that doesn't make sense because who's going to overlap him? Is it going to be Okoli? Don't think so.
No.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. The thing is, just thinking back in previous games, is Marty has tried a few things. Like he has gone for like a 3 at the back system, and I've seen him try both Abdul as a right-sided forward and as a left-sided forward. So he could play over. And also, just to say, like during the game, you can always swap them over. And to be honest with you, that's a good thing to do anyway. Like if your two wingers, even if they're inverting in, are having a difficult time, you'll quite often see even top managers like Guardiola swap them over for a bit because now the defender's got a different thing to worry about. It might only be for 10 minutes, but you can always change things during games. So you could try stuff like that. But Kate did say one thing, goes, you must be looking forward to doing the tactical analysis this week. Well, we'll see. It will be something to talk about, that's for sure.
Whether it's good or bad on Tuesday, it will. It will be interesting. It will be interesting.
Yeah.
It maybe not as interesting as the Steve Cooper pizza slice, though, or half-eaten pizza slice. Just finally, because I've got a clip or a video we're going to show to try and get people in the mood for the game tonight. But before we do, Anil, let me just get your thoughts on this one. I can't find the comment now because there's so many comments coming in. But Clibbo said about, if we're playing 2 up top, he thinks Daka should have been the one to play up there rather than Ayew and Carranza. I think Clibbo said Daka and Carranza. Do you think they would suit each other more than a Carranza Daka partnership or a Carranza Ayew partnership?
I do think if you've got two, bizarrely Daka has to be one of the two, because what you want to do is the classic, not even so much big man, little man, but you want that guy to flick onto, and you want someone who's got the pace who can rove around it. That's a good combination that works before. Like even if you think of like Okazaki and Vardy or Ojoa and Vardy, it's a bit different the way they were used, but it's still sort of similar principle. So yes, so that's what makes me doubt if he is actually doing that. Like I'm actually just looking at SofaScore right now, and they're thinking it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. So let's have a look at it. But I mean, that last comment that's just come in, that lineup feels of a manager who ain't got a clue. I'll be totally honest with you, Locks. That is my opinion looking at it. It just looks like a mess, right? Hot mess. But what I'll say, especially when you're up against it, is to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter about the tactics. It doesn't really matter about the formation. It sort of depends about the players, but not really. It's are they going to fight for him in a rainy day, which is going to make the game kind of basic. It's just like, just slog it out. Like it could be the ugliest, most horrible game, and you get a 1-0 win. Who cares? That's what he needs. He needs to win. So let's see. And you know what? I like Marty. I've been quite negative here, right? But even if this turned out to be his last game, I don't think I blame him. Like what a fucking shit show the club is right now, right? But you know, you can still make things easier on yourself. I don't think this lineup does that personally.
Yeah, Dan Bit said their Hail Mary lineup.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 4 minutes till kick-off. Start getting your score predictions in, but before we get to them, here's on a depressing night, a dark night in depressing weather, in a potentially depressing football performance. We don't know yet. Here's a nice little video to get you in the mood.
Here's Matt Crooks, he slips, Liam Miller right foot in, and what a finish! Into the top corner, past to Larchick, who had no chance. Hull City take an early lead into Giles, pulls it across, and there's Gilhart arriving at the back post to double Hull City's lead.
It's chipped up in the air, here's Aziz inside the penalty area, brings it under control, and scores from Millwall! Ball over the top.
Gets in behind, intervals, Johnson! Again, left-footed delivery into the area. There is good Johnson who scores. It's a brilliant ball.
Nowhere near enough to trouble a side like Blackburn, who come, defended well. But you know the big difference between these two sides, it's not where they are in the table at the minute, it is the fight and the endeavour that you show when you pull on the shirt.
On the transition, I think we've got better opportunities to carve teams open, and that's not happening enough because we're just not getting the ball forward quick enough. If it doesn't change quick, then Marty's going to be in big trouble. And as Tyler says here, I am ready to be hurt again. There you go, Tyler. Right, score predictions are flying in, so I'm going to start to bring them up. We're just a couple minutes away from kickoff. Adrian says here, Filbert warming up. We need a big striker, yeah. Okay, score predictions in the chat are as follows. Richard says... Ryan says 1-1 draw. Ray says, I smiled when I saw Nelson. Boho, 3-1 to Borough. Prawn and Chip says 0-0. Jack 2-1 Leicester. Milgo says 1-1. Fosshub is saying 3-1 to Borough. Cake Eater 2-1 to Borough. Dasman 1-1. Nash is saying 2-0 Borough. Buzzer is saying 1-1, and Ray is saying 3-1. Anil, what is your score prediction for this one, mate?
3-0 Borough. Sorry, Locks.
3 what?
3-0 Borough.
3-0. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going for a 3-0 Leicester win. Mate. I understand why there's a lot of worried people about this one, and I understand why there's also a lot of people who are thinking it's a bit of a Hail Mary. I think I saw a comment saying Hail Mary from Marty, but I have faith it's going to work. I've got faith. I've got the blind faith, as I normally accuse other people of having. So 3-0 Leicester. A lot of empty seats as well, people are saying in the chat. So
it's the rain though, isn't it? It's a terrible day out there.
Yeah, and you can't really blame them, right, with how things have been recently. Did you just say 3-0 win? Yes, I did, Dree. I'm saying 3-0 Leicester tonight. Locks is on crack. I want whatever Locks has been taking today. Ray says, I'd like to see nothing more than Locks bragging in 2 hours. Yeah. Buzzer.
Yeah, me too.
Leicester.
Inject it into my veins. I want Locks cussing me out on the post-match, going, oh, you were so negative. Bring it on.
Yeah. 1 second. What's Luke? Oh, Luke's awake. There we go. He'll be in soon. The Birch looking well. Yeah, that's good to see. There was another comment here I wanted to bring up saying, there we go. I missed that one. Steve, 3-1 to Borough. Bourbon, I have absolutely no idea what to make of it. I think that's where a lot of people are at, Anil. They just don't know what's going to happen. Just not got a clue. Yeah, I can see it okay, Anil, mate. I can see it okay.
Right.
But yeah, again, Anil, we've spoken about it, but for anybody that missed it, Bourbon Fox asked their formation, Okoli at right back, or is it a 3? Surely it's a 3. He's not gone
Let's literally wait for the first 5 minutes because I don't know. It could be anything. Could honestly be anything.
Yeah. There was a little huddle there, apparently different as we're seeing now on the screen. I know they normally do it somewhere else, but they're doing it with the staff.
Is Yannick the captain today?
He is indeed.
Wow.
Yeah. As always, people, if you're new around here, the people who are usually here know the rules, but literally, please, we are probably going to be 60 seconds, maybe 30 seconds behind you. So please don't spoil anything in the chat. If you do, you will be timed out. Okay, I've got the clock ready. As always, the clock will be at the top. The score will be at the top. We'll keep bringing the
Tower's gone right-hand side. I's gone left-hand side at the start here. But Okoli's pushed up quite far here as well. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Wow, Okoli's gone really high up there. Wow.
That is interesting. Look at oh, maybe he's just gone up to try and win the header off the
Yeah. That was a kick-off set piece. It looked like.
Jordan, Ayew.
I think Ayew's left wing, and I think it's a 4-2-3-1 with Okoli at right back. Yeah. Thomas is pretty high though, to be fair.
He is. Abdul's in here. Oh, cleared. Not figured it out just yet, Anil. I don't know about you, mate. I know what you're saying.
No, it could still be one of two. No, I'm pretty sure though it is just 4-2-3-1 in my opinion. But no, take it back. Look at where Ayew is compared to Thomas. So,
but Caleb's so wide, isn't he? Caleb's so wide. Go on, Caleb. You've got to win that. Oh, that's poor. Keiki says, yep, we're screwed. Let's wait and see. Is that... okay, so yeah, JJ's... Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I'm pretty sure it's just 4-2-3-1. Jordan James is a 10. Ayew is the left winger, cutting inside, allowing more space for Thomas to overlap him. Okoli at right back for Fatawu. That's what I'm seeing so far. Happy to be wrong.
Why would he go Okoli at right back though when you've got Hamza and Ricardo?
Well, that's exactly what I would say. That's what feels weird, especially when Hamza's the vice captain. I mean, maybe that's.
So I was just gonna say, even as like a back three, like that's very strange. That is strange if that is the case.
Yeah.
Back five went out of position for Tau dropping back. Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Luke's just having technical difficulties. That's why he's not in yet.
Okay.
Out of possession, back four, says Buzzer, but then somebody else has said out of possession, back five. we've not decided just yet.
Yeah.
We've not decided just yet. But yeah, a lot of comments online here already saying about Okoli looking like a right back.
That's how I'm seeing it. Yeah. Or how I'm not seeing it. If
yeah, unfortunately our stream is down at the moment. What was that? Mav, Monga, Ricky, and Daka off the bench is lovely today. Yeah. Well, yeah, at least we do have those options. Yeah, I'll turn my mic up. Don't worry. It's been down since the other day. That should be a little bit better. Good news is if we can't figure out the formation, maybe neither can Borough.
Yeah. Well, look, to be fair, sometimes a lot is made the formations. And if you've got instructions where like you're going to man for man mark certain players, it can sometimes look like, like for example, if you ever watched Atalanta with Gasperini, I mean, a lot of the time you'd be like, wow, has he kept that in? No. We're at 3 minutes 32 on our stream at the moment, just in case anyone's
Yeah, this is basically right. The clock on the screen is pretty much bang on.
Yeah.
Well, Anil, I know what you said about it feels maybe a bit like a desperation, with the change in formation. Are you more disheartened though with it looking like a 4-4-2-3-1
yes,
with IU out
bizarrely, Locks, I am, because this system hasn't worked all season long. So what's the likelihood that it's going to suddenly start clicking? I mean, if it was to click, you'd imagine. To be fair, when Jordan James, Harry Winks, and Aaron Ramsey were all in the team at the same time, that's the best it's looked. Like, I still think we had that one half against Portsmouth, that first half, where we were actually really, really good. It's actually the best I've seen Leicester for a long time. It just fell apart in the second half. But, I will say so far, though, I mean, I think Borough have come here saying we'll take a point, which is fair enough. I was quite intrigued. They've had an amazing start, you've got to say. And I don't know, if I was one of their players, I'd be feeling very confident coming to the King Power in this sort of mess. But to be fair, most teams just play here on the break.
Yeah, there we go. I'll tell you what though. So this looks like a back three here, right?
Yeah, that looks like that. Yeah. Well, no, but we always do that, Locks. We always have like in possession one side. Out of position, we build with that's the thing that's carried on between the managers, and I've got a feeling that is the reason why Marty even got the job, because they're like, oh, we play best that way.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Jordan James into the box, put the ball across. Anyone there? Oh, again. Luke, what's going on, my friend? Good morning.
What's going on?
Yo.
Why did I not just stay in bed? I'm looking at fucking
Luke Thomas and Jordan Ayew left-hand side. That's what you're looking at. Yes, that's what they are. Just lost the ball there.
Yeah. What is interesting though is if we have just gone with a back four and that's if we've gone for a back four with a Coley as a right back and Ayew on the that, it makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. It feels like when Rude just went through that phase of only playing the older, slower players, right?
Yeah.
Like those 9 games where he would just play Ayew and Reed.
To be fair, given the fast turnaround in games, there might be things about who's in good condition or isn't in this case. But it is weird.
Daz, evening gents. Anyone else expecting a shit show?
To be honest though, we haven't. I'll probably regret saying this in this move, but we've started okay. It's a 50-50 game. Neither team's really got started yet. I think the problem is, though, is again, in this sort of game, when manager's job could be depending on it, you want to do a fast start, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzz, exactly. That's how we've been playing pretty much all season long, what you've just described there.
As I says, I feel sorry for Luke waking up to watch the left side of Ayew and Thomas and Skip in midfield. You say about the turnaround. Oh, here we go. Win the ball.
The difference is with this one is that Luke Thomas is the one, classic Carranza. Luke Thomas is joining the attack when we're in that 3-2-4-1. Ayew's inverting in to be a 10. And that's why Coley's in the team, because then he's playing as a centre back when we go into that 3 at the back formation in possession.
Luke, talk to me, mate. How do you feel about Caleb Coley at right back?
I'm still trying to wake up and figure out what the fuck's going on. Like, I think you're right about Nelson playing, but like, why? So Skip and Winks?
Yeah.
Also,
2 defensive mids.
Also, I was going to say to you, Luke. I was going to say, Luke, that. I was going to say to Anil that. I know you said about the quick turnaround, mate, but I know he was ill in the last week, but Mavididi and Monga both on the bench.
Well, yeah,
Surely
you've got
one of
two
them.
left wingers on the bench and you've got two right backs on the bench. Feels a bit weird.
Yeah.
Fatawa's
And
not
also,
playing the
I'd
left
say
at
that-
least.
I mean, maybe Mavadidi is just because he did have a honking performance. I mean, who didn't have a honking performance at the weekend, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Borough sustained spell of possession right now. So
Look how high up the pitch the centre backs are as well. They're going for it.
yeah, they've worked their way into the game.
I'll tell you what, though, lads. Can you just if we go one down, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in that stadium. To be honest.
Was Stalacic just stroking his wing or what? Did you see that? He was like squatted over there. Nah, seriously. Like his groin or something?
Skip's bowl patch has grown.
It's that corner to Borough.
Yeah, I think so.
Keep an eye out, obviously, for Hayden Hackney. Good player, very good player.
Yeah, and don't be a bozo like I was in the match preview yesterday when I mentioned
told you, boys.
He's down.
Who's our backup on the bench? Is it Begovic?
It is Begovic, yeah.
Oh my god.
I think he's done something to his groin.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're doomed if Stalacic goes off, to be honest. I will say, though, that again, if you're the manager and you're desperate for a result, that's the last thing you want to see.
I think I'm more concerned about a fucking, how old is he? 38 years old or something, who hasn't kicked a ball in about fucking 6 months. Probably got brittle
I feel like
bones.
Keepers always look a bit rattled when they come off the bench as like a sub.
Yeah,
all of a
because
sudden.
you're
It's like,
never expecting it, are you? You're never expecting it in a million years.
Piss off, Fossub, with your bloody Begovic hype. Just 'cause he's fucking Bosnian.
Propaganda.
When I say I don't think we should be getting like scared just because I don't think Jakob's that good anyway, personally. But I mean, he's probably better than Begovic, but yeah.
Like, put it this way, it's not like Danny Ward would be coming on. Then we'd obviously be terrified.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends. Like, Begovic at his peak was actually a pretty good keeper, but the Begovic of today, as Locke said, who hasn't played in years.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh shit! Apparently,
go on.
Sorry, apparently there's an emergency in the family stand. Looks like they're doing CPR on somebody in the family stand.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Fucking hell!
I hope they're okay.
Yeah. It looks like they're going to carry on. They normally stop play when something like that's happening, but they're continuing for now.
Oh, thoughts to whoever that is. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you go down to King Power and look at Thomas and Skip starting. I blame Marty. Seriously though, I hope they're okay.
Oh, that just carved us open, didn't it?
Thanks, Weeks, you bozo.
Done right there to recover. That was way too open.
Well, so far, bang average start from us.
Yeah, even worse than that. I'd say we were okay maybe for the first couple of minutes, but
so this is nice.
We played our way out of a press there. That was a little better.
And what are you gonna do, Jordan? Fuck off, man! Nah, man. I'm joining Ragsy. They're booing as well. We're booing. Rightly so, man. You've got a fucking perfect chance there to attack, and you just stand on the ball, man.
The IU special.
Right, watch are you here? Okay, fucking plays.
Yeah, look, he's tired. He's tired. There's no one here in the box. Yeah, see, look at him. You fucking idiot moron.
Now he gives away a foul.
He's not a striker either. Like, he's not the best option as a striker. It's the horrifying thing to me.
Just read a story. My sister. How random is this? My sister is interviewing had to interview somebody at work today, and apparently he was rubbish. And then when he was leaving the interview, he crashed into the boss's car in the car
Oh my
park. So
God.
now, tomorrow she has to call him to say you didn't get the job, and I need your insurance details.
That's rough.
Are you his
Oh,
cheeks?
sexy.
Yeah. Did I miss something with Luke Thomas, or are you jumping the gun, Brigham? We didn't see it.
You fucking turtle. Get in the box. Fuck's sakes, man. Look at him. Jogging slowly and all fat and shit.
Decent
that
cross.
was good. Yeah, cross that. Never seen a team with such useless crosses. I mean, that wasn't bad. That was a little bit harsh. Found his man. Yeah, found his man.
Slow tempo we've started with, though. It's annoying.
Shocking squad. Get the fuck out top.
Nah.
Ooh, unlucky.
Look how many people box crash there. Zilch.
Should be pulling Ayew off at 20 minutes and putting Daka on. Ruins any momentum we get.
I mean, it just showed we still needed another attacking midfielder in the window, didn't we?
I want to offload Ayew in January, to be honest with you.
I mean, you probably could. Wait, did Begovic come on, or is Jakob on?
No, it's Jakob still on.
Okay. Morgan Whittaker. Do you remember when he was like really highly rated 2 years ago when he was at Plymouth?
Well, it'll be interesting because he's obviously up against Luke Thomas, so we'll have to see who wins that duel.
Actually, let me check the squad here. Look, Victor's out again. It's crazy, man. It's every other game he's in the squad and he's not in the squad. It's bizarre.
I don't think you'll see him for a while now. He had a few chances. He didn't do anything.
He was awful for that second goal as well.
His attitude, I've got to say, has been really disappointing in that, especially for a young player. Like, you got to be playing for a move. He's just given up.
He sold us a dream like Tete. Like, do you remember that first game he came on? He was overlapping. He was joining an attack with Barnes. He was waving it to the crowd and shit. And I was like, I like this guy. Would he pay for him 20 million? The record at the time still is for the Danish league. And once he's been a bit of fucking shit bag of crisps, fucking shit.
But what I'm saying is, though, is his attitude. That's what surprised me.
It's honking.
Normally, you often, unfortunately, will get setbacks in your career, right? So, like, for example, Tete, he was crap for us, but I know that he's gone to Panathinaikos and he's been like resurrected his career. He's not bad for them at all. Go on.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's the Greek league, right? I mean, it's it's different style.
He was honking in the Turkish league, right?
Yeah, actually, you're right. He went to the Turkish league and also failed there. Then he went to the Greek league, but at least he's he's not just sat on his laurels, sort of thing. There's something about it, like what recruitment are we doing for our personalities? Like, controversially, I would say that about Mavadidi as well. He can be a good player on his day, but his attitude is, he just gets a bit down in the dumps, doesn't he? I'm not saying he doesn't work hard. I think he does, but compare this to in a 10-year anniversary of the title win, you had people that, battled for everything they had.
Watford are beating Ipswich 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, Mav is a right Mardy bum. It's I don't think it's a surprise that he's the sort of player that goes through streaks of hot and cold as a result of that. Like, who is a natural leader in that Leicester dressing room right now? I couldn't think of a single player.
Shit. No, you're right.
A lot of empty seats there.
Oh, should have put that away. Good chance. Set piece.
That could have been one of Okoli's 8 goals this season, Luke.
Yeah, fucking hell. I was just about to say it.
I mean, he's got to score that.
Better there.
He just,
yeah.
Look at that touch. It's awful. You fucking bellend. Even for Towers, what are you doing, you gimp?
If he had a bigger knob, that would have gone in. Would have got on the
you've
end
got to
of it.
say, though, that's 2 deliveries Luke Thomas has put in that have been good.
You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to admit it, but I thought Thomas was the only one that was all right when he come off the bench this week. I just dared not say it.
Bit of a nothing game, though, so far. Slow tempo from both teams. Yeah, I agree with that empty seats comment. Also, the weather's absolutely horrific. So I know a lot of people have said that they actually, looking on Fox's talk, literally turned and went back home.
Empty seats are irrelevant. Yeah, Wes or Huth would have buried that, yeah.
Look where Ayu is, man. It's...
He still can't defend, says Nash.
Yeah, fucking fold him. Oh, get up, you bitch.
Is that a foul from Carranza? What? Really? Oh, beer. What a bitch. There's nothing wrong with that one. His set pieces haven't been bad so far this match. Yeah. Is your stream frozen, Luke?
No, it's not. Oh. Swap to the other one if you want.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, well in, Okoli. What have you thought so far, Luke? Because I think it's just more of the same so far, right?
Oh, yeah, it's more of the same. Shit. Are you dropping deep? His link-up play is non-existent. He's slow. He holds up the ball, does nothing. He's not an option to get up forward. Now I've got Yannick pushing up well up the pitch. Fucking hell. JJ's not been as linked as much as I'd like. Awful. I want Marty out. Still.
Who do you want in?
I don't care at this point. I'm just getting strong vibes of the last time we got relegated the first time we got relegated in the Premier League under Rodgers. I don't care what anyone says that relegation should be on his CV, but yeah, we keep getting the vibes of, look at the squad, we'll be all right, we'll be all right, we'll be okay, it will come good. That's how I feel right now, and it's just not coming good. It's getting worse each week. Each week, the last probably 6-7 games, I feel like we get worse. We regress.
Will still is available.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, Towers had to take a yellow there, it looks like. Yeah.
No, that was a bozo challenge.
Oh, he stopped the counter attack, but I'd never want the team to lose. And to be honest with you, I don't think Zach and the manager is going to do that much.
I agree, unfortunately. That's a sad thing.
I got to say, though, regarding the Will Still thing, that has surprised me a lot. They'd be that bad.
Me too.
I
talked mad shit.
Yeah, I mean, so many people had them to be in the top 2. It's crazy.
I was all aboard HMS Will Still piss the league.
Yeah. Well, the surprising thing is because we'd literally seen him manage other teams where ball's broken in behind Thomas. No, cut out though, luckily by Ben Nelson.
Do you think maybe he's too soft?
Who Will Still?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could also be a similar case of Cifuentes. You got to say that when Will Still's
The squad
only
is pretty
33.
awful at Southampton. Yeah.
There's literally going to be players in that dressing room that are, older than him. But allegedly, do you know there was that rumor a few weeks ago where one of the captains had gone and said, "We're not happy with the manager." It was Southampton after all.
Yeah. That makes sense now.
And it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh no, it's all just rumors. It's definitely not Southampton." It's like it blatantly was.
Because they even use like these St. Mary's as the background for the photo as well. So I think Nelson's been steady so far, to be fair.
Yeah, hasn't really done much wrong.
Will still sort of feels a bit like a horses for courses situation. It just didn't work out with that squad, but will probably go on to be successful elsewhere.
Yeah, we'll see though. I mean, the teams that he got given in charge of France, he didn't do anything amazing with them either. Equally, he didn't underperform. It's like, say if you were expected to finish 10th and you finished 8th. I mean, that's obviously better than expected, but it's not like, oh my god,
Yeah. They're into the box here.
Oh, that was awful from Stolarczyk.
Yeah, so it's a wet day though.
This is what I'm saying, man. He does this every game, at least one. What's are you gonna do?
He's not a great
Nothing. But look, he's got 4 players on him. He's got 4 players on him. He's slow and turtle as he is. Where the fuck's the support, man? This is why build-up is honking. And teams now are recognizing we cannot handle a high press. We just cannot. We've got no space to breathe. No one's giving us a second to breathe on the ball. It's getting worse every week.
This game's got a loss written all over it though, because look there, patterns of play from Borough. They made a few chances. That's a really good chance from them. We haven't really got anything going yet. He's just come from a set piece. It's been the only chance he's had.
Ivan, as I say every stream, mate, there's one rule: don't spoil it. And you posted this like a minute before it happens, so please look. The clock's up here, mate. We just don't want anything to spoil it, mate. The clock's at the top, so just try not to post anything now. There was another cut here. It's Marty Van Cooper.
Oh God. But you know what though? What's something that all of those managers have in common? They all had the same squad.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking hell, man!
Got lucky there.
Oh.
Go on.
Carranza. What?
Mate, what's that soft ref, you fucking scumbag?
Soft.
Fuck. That was soft as fuck, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
That was actually well done from Carranza.
Yeah. I was say, even though he's got fouled for that, he should keep going. I want to see more of that. That's what he needs to learn if he's going to play in the English game.
I don't know about you lads, though, but with the options we have on the bench, if we can take this, if this is 0-0 at half time, I would fancy us with those players coming off the bench. You've got Monga, you've got Mavididi, you've got Daka, who the running aspect more than the goal scoring, but still, right? Even Samari coming on for Skip, it's an improvement for me. I think that's an improvement.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying though. It's we've still got one of the best squads in the division on paper.
But football's not played on paper. This sounds like copium. We've been saying this for the last 8 weeks, and it doesn't make an effect. You think it does, but it doesn't. And it's with the morale of the team when we're out. If we go 1-0 down, I don't care which one of those players he brings on. It doesn't change anything. This team is no longer playing for Marty. The team is disjointed. There's no cohesion in our build-up. It's fucking awful. This is why I want Marty out. What are you doing playing fucking...
Really feel, Luke.
It's true, though. It's true. It's 100% true. How many times have you seen our wingers against 5 players? Just no one attacking, getting involved. It's just shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that comment that's just coming as well. Where's the intensity in our play? None. It's all just snail pace.
I heard Luke wants Russell Martin next, anyway.
Well, funnily enough, going back to that Southampton story, allegedly all the players do want him back. Whether or not he's going to get appointed, I don't know.
We can't create
Go
a
on.
decent chance, says KK.
Oh,
Oh, this ref is a
ref's not
fucking
helping us
scumposer.
today. I'll say that much.
There you go. I don't want to hear it. Fucking Winks is pulling out of
That
challenges.
is shocking. That is
Yeah.
shocking. That is fucking shocking.
He's won the ball. Yeah, this ref is a piece of shit. Fucking Borough fan deep down.
Or a Leeds fan.
What are they chanting, boys?
You don't know what you're doing. That could be to Marty or the ref, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask that next. Locks, I haven't had a chance to ask you, man. It's been a while since you've been to a live game. How bad was the atmosphere compared to the last time you went to the King Power?
Well, the last time I went was during Enzo's season, which the atmosphere still wasn't very good. Back
I've heard it's a library for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, like you get the first 10 minutes of lots of chanting, lots of noise, and then it just dies down. Obviously, as soon as you concede, the boos come out, the chants against the manager come out, the chants against the players come out. The boos at the end, obviously, are deafening. So you've got players getting substituted off to boos and substituted on to boos. So yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Here come Middlesbrough.
We're getting pulled apart here.
Oh, should have been. I was gonna say we're playing like we're the away team here at home. Poor. Not as well won by IU. Oh my god. Rubbish Carranza.
It's like why have we gone with a 4-2-3-1? Why?
The only explanation I can give you is that in the dressing room or something, maybe they still think that's the best way to play.
Well,
because sometimes when you have this crisis, and you speak to the team and you're like, oh, I want to change to this, and they're like, no, boss, we still believe in the system. It's not you, it's us. Yeah, that was well won by Nelson. Won his challenge there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't see why Nelson's been like completely ostracized. Weird. I mean, it's a shame that Rude was gagged because even though he's a shit manager, I'd love for him to spill the beans about what was going on inside this time at the King Power.
I've always been of that opinion, but of Rodgers, the end for Rodgers, I really wanted to know because something was clearly up. I want to see like a book or something come out from Schmeichel. Something has to come out about what went wrong that season and what it was like then.
That one I think is more obvious though. It's just that he got the hump in the summer because he wasn't given any funds. So then he just thought, "Fuck it, I'll just take the payout and get sacked." I've won the cup.
Sabotaged.
Yeah, exactly. And then
because a lot of Celtic fans said that, Anil. Like I know a lot of Celtic fans that are saying he 100% with his tactics and player choices at the end was sabotaging a move. He wanted to be sacked.
Loads of managers have done that before. Conte done it at Spurs. Plenty of managers have deliberately tried to get themselves. Look at Nuno this summer with Forest. He clearly said stuff to get himself sacked. Yeah. But the problem is that we had such bozos in charge that they didn't sack him.
Yes, he should have been sacked after that Brentford game. He blamed the heat. He threw the board under the bus. He threw the players under the bus. The toxic culture was started early. Yeah.
Because as mental as it is, Dean Smith was averaging over a point a game. We'd have stayed up with even Dean Smith as the manager.
Yeah, if he was there the two games earlier, Villa and Bournemouth.
I think if he had one game more, he would have done it. In my opinion, that's the crazy thing.
And we should have won that Everton game.
Yeah,
Maddison's missed penalty. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, man.
What a ball!
I thought Maddison was good at set pieces, Luke. That's all I'm hearing.
Oh, honestly, bro,
bro.
He did. That was awful. Come on, bro. Maddison, we got the best out of Maddison, by the way. Fucking, he's done his knee. I think he's a bit of a sick note at Tottenham his whole time.
Did you see that weird photo last night of
Good challenge. Okoli was in trouble there, but
oh my god!
Marty's got to do something here. The game is just completely. Sorry, Locke's gone.
Sorry.
No. I was only going to say, did you see that weird photo last night of Bilal El Khanous putting that Instagram photo up of him in a Leicester tracksuit? So weird.
Maybe he's fallen out with the Stuttgart lot. Who knows?
But no, I agree with you, Neil. I think you were saying Marty's got to do something. I mean, it's just like every other game out of the last 3 games. There's just no control.
I'd argue worse, but it's not surprising that we're worse. I mean, you got. Has Skip done anything this game?
No. I legit could have stayed in bed. My original plan was to get up at 4:15, and I was like, I'll get up for just after half time, just before.
I was
like, I bet you if I stay in bed.
I was like, Luke, we're going to play with wing backs. We're going to see Silko Thomas.
never believed the Locke's hype, man.
Yeah, you're banned, bro. He was telling me the 11.
200 grand, and I never got it.
Fake news. That's not
control.
Yeah, they are in control.
Jordan James has done nothing this half as well.
Because he's in that position that doesn't suit him.
I know.
Yep.
Well, that's on Marty.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Luke. Maybe take off Skip, move James back to the 8, and put Monger in the 10, eh?
Yeah, I think so. I know that you say that the physical.
Why do you even need a 10? Why not just have a central 3 and have more people going box to box? You don't have to have a 10.
Well, you guys know what formation I want to play. I'm just, we're not going to see it though.
Because it's been another game where have we made a clear-cut chance off a set piece? Maybe. What is the XG for Leicester in this game? Do you reckon?
I can cheat and tell you.
Yeah, it might actually be higher because of that set piece, but in terms of big chances,
0.5.
Yeah,
they're on 0.4.
Yeah, I agree. It just feels like we're waiting for the Borough goal.
Yeah, that's right. That is how it feels. It was the same against Blackburn. It was just you were just sat there and you were just saying, maybe we'll, how long is it going to be before we concede, and then we'll make some changes in the second half. It's just ridiculous.
Has Fatawu got the ball once to drive at his man 1-on-1? Nope.
And if he has, there's 5 players around him, and maybe Carranza somewhere out. There's no one else. It's just shit. I hate Marty. I'm turning every game. Is the top of the game today?
No, he's in Thailand for a funeral.
Yeah, he probably won't be back for another.
Hang on, it was Melbourne Cup Day here as well today as well, so that's like a huge day for horse racing. So he might have actually been close by here, surely. Have you heard of Melbourne Cup Day?
Vaguely, it's like your equivalent of what we have the Grand National, right? It's just like some.
Yeah, where the women wear the stupid ass fucking banquet hats. Yeah, ridiculous.
That's Ascot for us though, just slightly different, but yeah, it's still.
Yes.
See, this is.
I'll be honest with you, Luke. If you hate rugby, I hate horse racing even more. I mean,
I hate horse racing too. I think it's cruel.
Yes. Oh no, the pace of. Oh, the ball could have been better there though. Yeah, Fatawu knows it.
Yeah, I don't like horse racing.
Pace, but he I think even if he's fast, he's not getting on the end of that.
This down here below, right, is something that Matt Piper mentioned, right? And it's like, Marty isn't on the sideline, like, getting the players to be more...
Yeah, that surprises me. That really surprises me.
But then that suggests Marty's okay with what's happening. Do you know what I mean? Like, that shows that would suggest Marty, this is the plan to play like this, which is even bigger concern.
Or he's just not good at that side of it. I mean, you do see it a lot. There's not every manager is good at transmitting that energy to their players, right?
Yeah.
Because even though we had like a patient style of play with Enzo, I feel that that's something that Enzo, he was a character himself, wasn't he? Like, you look at him getting sent off for Chelsea recently. He's that type of... Go on. Yeah.
I just feel like the way that Enzo knew how to set us up in training clicked with the players, whereas whatever Marty might have an idea in his head, but he's unable to translate it in training, in simulation with the players where they feel comfortable and effective and able to pull it off. I think that he might have a right idea in his head, but whether or not he can get the players to replicate that is another thing. And that's where I think that he's poor and he's a really bang average manager, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's 90% of being a manager.
Luke thinks he isn't.
Okay.
I'm here and he keeps telling him to push forward and stop being so deep. Which is
they're not listening to him if that's the case.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, Matau's having a shocker today.
Was that deflected? Hopefully it's deflected.
Oh, it was all right. Okay, I'll forgive the Ghanaian prince.
But what did Abdul do in the week? Put an Instagram post up saying we'll be back, or something like that. We'll fight. We're fighting. I don't know, something like that.
Albert Vanzi, why don't you like rugby? It's a fucking bum sniffers sport. It's just there's no innovation. there's just no innovation to it. Like I don't mind if there's any Aussies in here or if Brigham's in here. I don't mind watching like the Origin series and like a tiny bit of league. But Union to me is the most boring shit ever. Just the bash and crash into each other and kick the ball over the top, run around back and forth. There's no like, you can talk about different eras of football and styles and formations with football. You can say the same thing about Aussie rules to a certain extent as well. It's massively changed under the last, 20, 30 years and it continues to change and evolve. Whereas rugby, to me, feels like the same old stale shit, brain dead, CTE, meathead, fucking arse-sniffing shit.
You know what the worst thing is? The worst thing ever, mate. It should just be banned. The hacker. Mate, that shit is fucking cringe.
I like that. No, hang on. No, that shit would... Dude, when you see some of the old school ones, man, that hypes me up. Sometimes I'll go to... If I'm sparring, man, I might sit there and I'm not even a Kiwi and we'll watch like a haka and I'm like... I love... It's intense, man. Can you imagine... We look like we need a fucking haka.
Buzz, I agree with Luke massively. League way better than Union. XG of 0.51. The squad's so unbalanced, says Greg.
Yeah.
He may be bang average, but he's the best we've had since Maresca. Do you think that, Luke? Do you think Marty is the best since Enzo? Out of Rude?
No.
If you had to pick out of Rude, Marty, and Cooper?
Fuck. I hate the fact that...
That's a good ball.
No, that's tidy.
Go on, Kronzer.
Of course, because he's a striker. There's no one in the box, so... Nice. Right.
Yes, you're right, Ethan, by the way. I don't want to talk about rugby on our stream too much.
Was Steve Cooper better than we thought, lads?
Got more points than any of the others that we've spoken about so far. But never forget that Steve Cooper, under his reign, we brought in Oliver Skip, Jordan Ayew, and Bobby de Cordova-Reid.
Exactly.
Donkey.
Yeah, these are all awful signings.
Played for Tau at left wing back and froze out Ricardo.
Yeah. I mean, even Okoli, for the money paid, what's he really done? Nothing.
I'll never forget Luke's rant when some Forest fan came in their chat like, you owe Cooper an apology. Luke's like, do I fuck? I don't owe that man nothing.
This fucking stupid fucking brain dead comment.
Oh, man, these long throws are ass.
Every single game we give away a fucking foul in their box.
But he's lucky that was a foul because look at that long throw. It didn't even... The first man just... Like, he's gearing up like he's got a proper long throw, and then look, he hasn't actually got a long throw at all.
It's like those videos where like you've got those fucking Al Qaeda who with the RPGs on their shoulder and they're trying to shoot them and it just blows up on their shoulder.
They kill themselves.
Just doesn't fire. I don't know. If you're at half time, what are you doing, Luke, mate? What are you doing here if you're Marty at half time? Mavadidi Monga?
booking a flight back to Spain.
You know what I would do here? I mean, because Skip has been anonymous as he always is. I would move JJ back with wings, and I'd put someone else on in the 10 minimum.
Mavadidi.
If I want Ayew off more than any player on this pitch, to be honest with you. He's held up everything. He's slow. His link-up play has not been there. Yeah. He makes this team so much worse, and because it's dependent of him for some reason under Marty. I hate to say it, but if we're going to play 2 strikers up top, I'd be putting Daka on for Ayew. At least you got a bit of energy, even though it's going to amount to nothing.
Isn't he? He's not even a striker.
Yeah.
Fuck me. No, I hope he's injured.
Do you think, Anil, maybe the way the personnel he's gone with has done partly in mind it'll be easier to switch to the 3 at the back in the game, during the game, if you get me?
Possibly, because he's only gone for the 1 left back again, hasn't he? And they've got 3 centre backs on the pitch already.
Because all he would need to do is bring on like Mavadidi for Thomas, and you've got your back 3, right?
Yeah.
But no, Marty will probably take off Ben Nelson and play Thomas as a left centre back.
I
don't know.
I'm laughing because it's true.
What a ball! That's a great ball.
Back heel.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shanked it. Absolutely shanked it.
That is. I would have.
Oh my god!
Guys, let's watch this back. This is honking. Look at him, mate. Rescind your Argentinian nationality. You are a fraud. What are you doing?
Well, he just hasn't swiveled it. I mean, look, to be honest with you, right, all strikers are going to miss, but so when you haven't yet scored for your club and that's your touch, just.
I will say that there's some comments in the chat about this, but our delivery from set pieces, other than the throw-ins, has been very good. Been very good.
No, and that's Luke Thomas. To be fair to him, he has got good delivery on those crosses, and it looks like the most likely way we'll score is off some sort of set piece.
It's almost like they spent all
just
week
there in between.
Yeah, mate. No, I saw.
Yeah, you're going to say probably spending all week on set pieces. I mean, that is not the worst thing, though. I mean, look at what the Premier League is. So many set piece goals have been scored that way. I think for me, Locks, the thing that I really feel we've been missing all throughout this season, though, is like, who's that person who's really like controlling the game, who is... Yeah. You would expect a team like Leicester have come down from the Premier League. You just has that one absolute fucking baller.
Here we go, JJ.
Yeah. At times it's Winks, but, he's been a bit off the last couple of games.
Handball!
It was,
Penalty!
He's given it.
Oh, my God.
Penalty. Who's going to take our penalty? We haven't seen one yet.
Go, JJ. Play that Welsh national anthem.
Nobody in the live chat. Yeah. Naeem, mate, you did this too early, bro. Just wait for us to react. No spoiling in the chat. The first person I see spoil this penalty is getting red carded. The first person to spoil this penalty is going to get banned from the chat. I promise.
Who said penalty? Ban him now. Fucking stop giving warnings out. Start banning people.
Warning. I gave him his final warning.
Do you know what? Here's my bit. I actually put it on the private chat, so I can't see the comments for that reason. I'm a bit.
That's a good idea, but I've got to bring him up.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. I'm sorry, you're the host, so you can't use that.
Yeah, that's a cheat. Okay. If this is Ayew taking the
it's
penalty,
Ayew. It's Ayew. It's Ayew.
Oh, no. Ragsy could taste that chili already.
Why is Skip stood there? Skip stood on the penalty spot like he's taking it. Imagine.
Oh my god. I'd give it Harry Winks, to be honest, or Abdul.
Don't spoil anything in the chat, guys. It's a straight ban.
Who's this?
Straight ban.
Who's this caveman on the side of the fucking pitch?
Linesman, isn't it?
Linesman.
Oh wow, they got Matt Target. Didn't realise that.
All right, I redeem yourself. Don't piss me off. You look at him hobbling like he's 56 with fucking arthritis in his hips. Fuck's sakes, man.
I'm the same as him, mate. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling.
All right, my heart's in my chest, please.
But he's just, when a player's having a bad
game. Oh, yeah. I just seen that
if
fucking.
it was a penalty. Was it a handball? Did anybody see?
Yeah, it was. I just seen a massive bogey come exiting his nostril though from like you fucking pig. Like, I saw the whole thing.
Are you?
Nice, good pen. Wow, was it keeper dived the wrong way? But we'll take it. That's huge.
That's
for
2
Marty,
goals.
though. I mean, we've been gash all half. To be honest with you, do not deserve to be ahead, but you'll take it. Locks his 3-0 prediction. It's still on. My 3-0 to Borough in the mud.
2
Marty's
goals
shagging
for
foxes. Come on.
0 for Mavadini. Get that Carolina Reaper ready, Ragsy.
I've just put in the chat. Get that chili ready, Ragsy, you fraud.
I mean, yeah. If you look at that, I mean, maybe he's waiting for the keeper to go, but that's a poor pen. It's gone in though.
No,
I think to be fair, he might
calm
actually
and collected.
The...
Yeah. Number 9 scoring at the KP.
He's literally got 100% more goals than he's had all season thanks to that strike.
I still want him
Incredible
subbed
stats
off.
of 2 in 14 for Jordan Ayew. Yeah, we don't deserve it. But look, to be fair, right? You know, when you're in the doldrums, you need. It doesn't. I said it at the start of the show. It actually does not matter how we win tonight. You just have to win, in my opinion.
Can I ask you something, Anil? I've been saying this for a few games now. Let me know what you guys all think in the chat. If you, of our 3 strikers, I know he's got the poorest first touch and he's Dross, Carranza, but would you argue that his positioning as a striker is still the best out of the 3? Daka has pace and runs around like a headless chicken, is never there when you need him. And he's also got a horrible first touch. I drops so deep in links up play, or tries to, and he's slow, holds the ball up, just hovers over the ball and gets fouled, or he plays the ball back. Carranza seems to be in the right places, but does nothing with it. Like, that's why a lot of people think maybe persist of Carranza, but I still don't think it's going to amount so much.
I get the positioning, but I'll be honest with you, Luke. I think he's the worst of all 3 strikers. I think he's slow. I think he's got bad touch. I think he can't connect the play. Carranza.
Oh, yeah.
From what we've seen so far, I don't want him to be, but I haven't seen like a few like that honking touch for that thing. Anyway, let's be positive. It's 1-0 to Leicester against Borough, who were second in the table at the start of play. Yeah. Borough had one good chance. I think that was mainly more for us being a bit bozo. Other than that, we haven't really created much, but we do look fairly sound defensively, and we've got a lead, which we haven't had in a long time. So up the shagging foxes, come on.
Marty's shagging foxes, mate.
Yeah.
Marty's shagging foxes. No, just quickly on that striker thing, I was going to say that, you know, the offside goal that he scored on the weekend, I know obviously didn't count, but Daka ain't putting that in the back of the net.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that. And we haven't seen him like coming in with the team being more confident and stuff like that. But I don't know.
For anybody who's not watching the game, go on.
Peter doesn't see.
I'm more in his camp, to be honest with you. And do you know what I'll say is Peter, he comes with some really good comments in the tactics show. I think the guy knows balls. So I think he's a kindred spirit. We don't want to be right, but I think we are.
Just for anybody who's not watching the game, we can show you the goal from the stands, what it looked like. So Oh, what? Why did it end there? Why did it end there?
Because Stevie's probably taken that. It sounded like he was wanking himself off into oblivion over that goal. So fair play to the lad.
As if it ended before it even went in the back of the net. That's a red card. Whoever sent that, Steve sent it. But there you go. You saw the run up anyway. All right then, Luke. Let me ask you, mate. How are you feeling after that half? Because take away that penalty, that was a fucking terrible half.
Oh, same again. We're getting worse every single game. Obviously, we can sit here and talk about the multiple substitutes we want to make that probably won't change anything, but that was dire. That was awful. We looked like we were not going to score all 90 minutes and still don't look like we're going to score other than that penalty chance for me. And I'm still more concerned about conceding 1 to 2 goals in the second half. I'm sick of sounding negative, guys. We're 1-0 up, but it's just that football was awful.
Let me bring it up.
I've just seen that comment.
I went for a beer and missed it, says Luke. Looks like we are scared to open up, says King Leicester. Maybe that's partly to do
Can
with...
I say that's true, but I'm looking at the stats and I'm wondering if that's deliberate, right? Looking at the stats, so Borough had 61% of possession in that half, right? So do you think maybe we're trying to play a bit more like how we played against Birmingham? Because, something I didn't say at the start of the show, but again, if you're a team that's struggling, you can always play on the counter-attack. Like, if teams are coming to the King Power now thinking Leicester are actually quite crap, we have a chance, you can actually just go back to counter-attacking the counter-attack. And, when we played Birmingham, we beat them. I don't think we were particularly good in that match, but it was very comfortable, the game. So is that the strategy? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I agree with Luke. I think we've been really bad. But to be honest, if you have Borough look that good, they started to get it together, but they didn't really... The best time they had it is when Stolarczyk fumbled the ball, right? They didn't look particularly good. So, oh, wow, okay.
I've been sent the same thing from somebody else as well. That it looks Begovic is doing the drills at half-time, so it looks like Begovic will be coming on.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't risk the keeper if he's injured, yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say, I think, Luke, what we wanted from this half was, what we wanted from this game was not only a win or at least a point, but... We also wanted to see an improved performance, Luke. You want to see both, right? With all the pressure that's on Marty and the team, you want to see an improved performance and a result. Yet, at the moment, all we've got is a result. The performance has not been deserving of 3 points.
No, like I said to you, we're regressing every single game, in my opinion. I understand what Anil's saying, but Borough are committing a lot more people for than most opposition that we're playing this season. There was one point where they had both their centre-backs, proper Ange ball style, well up the pitch of a high line. You could maybe make the argument that you could pump a ball long, but we're not hitting people fast on the break. We're not attacking as a whole team. I just don't like Marty Ball. I just seen that comment, Anil.
Wow,
I didn't know these two were playing tonight. That's checking with Champions League. I mean, yeah, look, you're completely right. But look, Borough were second in the table. They maybe still are after today. I think in Championship, especially when you get these multiple games a week, you just got to grind out the results. Fuck the performance.
And that does take us to 11th in the league.
Let's not count our chickens though, right? How many clean sheets have we had this season? That's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just to show that Graham doesn't discriminate. This is the text exchange I've just had with him. He says we are playing well. I said we've been rubbish, and he gave me the clown emoji. So there we go. Thanks for that. Luke, you savage. You've not got the balls. You've not got the balls, have you?
No, I'm not doing it.
You've not got the balls. Carranza makes
scandalous things are happening in private chat. Sorry, go on.
Ethan says, could platformers to snowball if we can get a few wins on the back? I mean, that's true, isn't it, Anil? If you can get a win, even if it's undeserved, that can give you a little bit of confidence to get a bit of form together.
Yeah, in my opinion, if Marty lost this game 2 or 3-0, he'd get sacked. So, in my opinion, I think you've just got to grind out the result and it doesn't matter. And by the way, when we come back from the international break, I don't know if you know this, but there's 11 games in the space of 34 days or something like that. And so you're going to see a lot of games like what we've just seen today, where it's just, can you grind your way through it and get points? Right. I think when Enzo got us up, that was the most impressive thing. I think over the Christmas period of all the teams that were going for it, I think we were the best, or maybe Southampton were the best and we were the second best. And that basically powered us through, even if we dropped the ball a little bit at the end. See, I didn't realize this, but Middlesbrough this season, right, they've only scored 16 goals. That's actually the same amount as us. It's just the defense is really good. So, 1-0 on paper should be enough, really. I mean, famous last words, but, especially if we play on a counter. So, look, I'll say this right now. If we play the next half as bad as that, but it's 1-0, sign me the fuck up. I take it. We just need to get some wins here together and get some confidence. We could win this game and beat Norwich. International break. Maybe Aaron Ramsey. I don't think he'll be back, but maybe he could be a bit closer to coming back. Might be in a better sort of space right now. Because, I don't want to see the manager get sacked, even though I don't think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I was going to, Luke, with Jakub, are you worried? Are you worried a little bit about Jakub going off and Begovic coming on? If it's true, if it happens?
I'd rather him come on at halftime than like right there and then on the spot, like where he's going to be a bit more rattled, to be honest with you. So I don't think I don't think Jakob's been that great, to be honest with you. A little bit disappointing. If Begovic comes on, even if it's a half decent job, and it makes I'm fucking half asleep, boys. It's going to make Jakob fucking sweat a bit. I think competition's good, so I do want to see Begovic come on and see what he can do. Fuck it. But he should have cleared that ball early in the game. Like you mentioned, Locks, he's done that like 2 or 3 times this season. Like he's not stopped the ball. He's put it back in a dangerous position for the second ball for the opposition. So what do you think? You've been saying he's shite for a while. I don't think he's shite. I think championship is his level. You're not a big fan of him.
I think the since like game week 3 or something, I've been saying it, because even though he's not conceded too many goals he shouldn't have, it's just more like just silly moments. Like he drops the ball. I think he drops the ball way too often. You saw it then as well in this half, where Middlesbrough probably should have scored because of it. Just to anybody asking about what happened in the stands, it looked like somebody had a heart attack or some kind of something happened in the stands. So an ambulance showed up. Normally they stop play for something like that. I did say to Imran, or I put in the group chat, they should have paused the play, and Imran says you don't need to pause Leicester. They're slow enough. But is my audio low, Luke, or not? Is my audio low?
No, you.
It is a little bit low.
Is that better now? Now?
Yeah.
That's
okay,
great.
There we go. Right, we've got a video that's being filmed by a professional, Tom, instead of Steve, the bloody amateur. So here's Tom's video of the goal.
Who's pressing shit?
Me. Nelson off for Chowdhury. That's bullshit. You've got to be kidding, Buzzer. You've got to be kidding, Buzzer. That can't be true. It's too early. It's too early for that to be the case.
Because he's not match fit. Why is he not match fit? Because Guy hasn't been playing him.
That is true. Yeah. Do you think there's the possibility, Luke, that maybe Nelson might come off early because he hasn't played? He's barely played football for the last 3 months.
There's a possibility, of course, but like I will say though that he wasn't involved that much, but the times he was sound and he could be called and relied upon. So even if he does get subbed off early, I just hope that we can still see him get reintegrated back into the team over the next couple of games, because I think he deserves it. Being fair enough, like he had a stinker against Huddersfield, but I don't think he deserved to be completely frozen out and not even make the bench. So I'd love to know what happened, but yeah, let's see if he starts again next game.
He was joking, by the way. He's confirmed he was joking. So thank you, mate. Thank you for that. He says ban me. And not a great penalty yet. I wonder, where was that other one? Just get to the transfer window. Marty will then be okay. Yeah. Neil, do you think we should continue as we are for the time being? Do you think? Would you make a change at half? Where's your head at with that? Because obviously we know it wasn't a good performance.
For me, I still cannot remember Oliver Skipp touching the ball in that half, which is always the case of him. It's not even that you can say he's been bad because he hasn't actually had the ball to get it, but that means he's bad because you're a midfielder. So for me, I would still make that change, to be honest with you. People said Ayew. I can somewhat understand that, but I will say a difference is that I do at least see Ayew get involved in the game from time to time. Just honestly, I just don't. I cannot. I'm trying not to be against him, but I cannot remember Skipp touching the ball. Jordan James won the penalty there, right, by getting that handball. Winks, he did that. He got booked, or not booked, but he got gave away a foul that shouldn't have been. He did something. I just don't remember him doing anything. So, and they've had 61% possession. So I would put someone on. Problem is, he'll probably put on friggin' Sumare. But yeah, I would want to see another midfield or drop JJ back. I know. Do you move Ayew as the 10 and put Monga or Mavididi on? That's probably what I would do.
I reckon put Monga on as the 10. to be honest with you, because like a lot of people saying, and myself included, particularly in the Marty system, that his physicality might struggle, but in my opinion, he might have a lot more creativity to be able to dribble around his players. What physicality? If he's a wizard on the ball like he can be, he doesn't need it, to be honest. And he's said several times that his preferred position. So I would like to see IU come off, Mavadidi go on the left, put Monger as the 10, drop JJ back in that pivot alongside with Harry Winks, and then just bench. Because I agree with Neil, like Skip. Like, not only is he not getting on top of the ball, but he's not putting in challenges in. Yet again, he's just an anonymous passenger, like pretty much every single one of his games in the Leicester City shirt, which is a shame because I don't hate the guy, but I just think we paid obviously way too much money for him. And even if he was on half the money he's worth, I'd still be saying he's dross. Like, it doesn't matter how much you pay for him. And the guy's now on that Thomas level of damaged goods from his time. So I just think it's just redundant to even play him, to be honest with you. Again, I'd keep probably the defense the same. If we're going to sub someone off, bring on Fass, and then move a Coley over to the left. But yeah, I really want to see Monka come on, and I just want Skip off the pitch.
I'm not expecting any changes though.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither am I. I mean, Ray says
Begovic.
Begovic on.
Begovic on.
Okay.
Where he's okay.
Daka.
For who?
Okay. For Paranza, surely.
For hopefully.
King Leicester Page. He's in Qatar. Yeah, he's in Qatar. So.
Oh wait, not that. Steve, you're blue balling us. You're giving us false information. Sorry, Locks. You fucking. Can we ban Steve?
Yeah. What happened to Steve's lineup?
Yeah,
in the bin,
although he wasn't. There was also another person who's very reliable who also got it wrong. To be fair, maybe Marty saw the leaks and decided to fucking change it. Thomas is better than Skip and Christie. Skip's a fucking midfielder, mate. IU is still on, so yeah, it's just Begovic on. So there we go. That's the only change in this at half time.
Be interesting to see what Borough do if they decide to just test him like crazy.
This guy's got a fucking bald patch like Skip, has he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I mean, he's taller than Jakob.
Yeah, he's like 39 years old though as well. I think you're allowed to
have. Who's keen for a Luke Thomas shit show this half? Yeah.
Do you know what though?
Mate.
To be fair, I'd go as far as saying he was one of our better players in that first half, which really isn't saying much. Yeah.
I'm joking. He's been okay. Yeah, he's been okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to kick off. As always, no spoiling anything in the chat. I'll start the timer when the game kicks off for us. There we go. It's underway. Second half is underway. Thomas can't play two good halves. That's the problem. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Could say that about most of our players at the moment.
So no changes other than the goalkeeper at the moment. Looks like a similar setup here. Who had a Coley turning into a right back on their 2025 bingo card? I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm sure Duck will still find a way to shit on Thomas today. I don't think he will. Oh, go on. JJ.
Here is Thomas Capacome.
Thomas.
Classic Leicester turn back when in a threatening position. Vitaly 2-on-1, unsurprising.
Why? Why have you tried that? Why have you tried to run? Oh, no.
Why has no one come to help him though and given him options?
That's the bigger question, isn't it?
I thought Caleb was. I mean, he could have passed to Caleb. He could have passed to a Coley.
Yeah, but again, if he passes to Caleb, the whole fucking of Borough presses us because we're passing it way too back, and they're going to. It's just.
If anything, Caleb should have been offering himself for the underlap, or
exactly.
Yeah, or if not, where's the midfielder to give him some sort of assistance? Still, let's see. I mean, the thing is, Borough literally have to come to us. That may play into our hands. That's actually why the Daka thing I could understand, because ball over the top, searching here for Morgan Whittaker. No, sorry, not Whittaker. It's their turn instead.
Ragsy's Ragsy's ignoring me on WhatsApp, calling him a fraud, getting the chili ready. He's ignoring me.
That thing about why does Abdul foul after losing the ball? That's intentional because he's trying to stop the attack. Right? It's like if you can't win the ball back, slow it down so you're not out of position. He is on the yellow though, so he's got to watch himself a little bit.
We don't even see Skip foul people.
Do you know what? I've seen Skip a few times try to foul people, and he's so slow he can't even pull that off.
Oh, that's honky.
Yeah.
Did you see that comment? Begovic taking the knee, my keeper. Drip check, Luke on Marty, that big jacket.
Ugly.
What brand is that?
I don't know. I was looking at that funky sun.
Someone in the live chat, tell us what brand jacket Marty's wearing today. He's got the white trainers on as well, Luke. What happened to Jakub? I think he pulled something in his groin, I think. Quite early on in the game, I think.
The first time he went down, I was kind of surprised he played on, to be honest. But I'm guessing he probably said, "Can you get to half time?" And he probably said, "Yeah, I think I can."
Yeah, because then you don't use a substitute.
But that does look like the sort of injury that he'll miss a few games. Go on, all unlucky.
Well, that's exactly what Mads had, wasn't it? Mads's was a groin injury the whole time.
Groin's a tricky one too.
That's unfortunate because I love the aggression he showed there to try and win the ball. He did absolutely floored their centre back there.
This ref's card happy, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see this again.
Fuck off.
That's harsh. Yeah, I think this ref's been joke, to be honest. But you see it every game, don't you? Because it's so bad, the refereeing in this division, honestly.
Hello, Juki, the Leeds fan, mate. We'll see you next season.
I so badly want to absolutely fucking pulverize those assholes so badly.
Now JJ's been fouled. Oh no, nothing there though. No, so you'll book him, but you fuck off, man.
No, he's not. Yeah, that's dumb, man.
Now they're going in behind. They've got some runners up there with them. Well defended by Ben Nelson. Yeah. Gotta say, he's been good.
This ref, by the way, looks like an asshole. That asshole foreman on site that you just want to absolutely shatter his fucking jaw at the smoko break. You guys would know what that is, actually. It's an Aussie thing. Do you know what smoko means? It's like, yeah. No? It's like a break. It's like the 9 o'clock trade site break before lunch.
Corner. Oh, they've gone short.
Right.
You could see Daka coming on in this game, though, can't you?
Yeah. Well, the longer it goes, I'm sure they will make that change.
I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone, says Bourbon Fox.
Yeah.
All right,
you've got some weird sayings, man.
Long throw with Luke Ayling.
Yeah, and a petrol station's called a servo. Not a garage. You guys are fucking weird. A garage is where you park your car, not where you get fuel.
Oh,
Snapshot.
Yeah, and you call it Arvo instead of is Arvo instead of evening?
Yeah, Arvo. Arvo's the afternoon, like between 3 and 5 o'clock. Yeah, Arvo.
It's fucking retarded, mate.
No, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, total sense, man.
Arvo.
Yeah, come on, that's fair enough. That's not.
What do you mean? That's fair enough. In what way does Arvo? How is that? How does that make sense?
Sure, for afternoon, isn't
it?
After, just call it after.
And Mac is Is it tea or dinner? No, my nana says tea. You gotta remember though that my whole dad's side's English, so I'm like, fucking.
Need to get some control of this game. Borough's taking it to us right now.
Yeah. Oh, go on, Nelson.
That was a bit bozo, though. You should have cleared that first time. You're under the cosh here a little bit.
Go on, Ollie.
Skip actually, nope, doesn't do anything.
You're right.
Begovic just look. I mean, I know he's not done anything yet, but Begovic just looks more
imposing. He's massive.
Yeah. I just trust him more just from looking at him. Yeah. Welsh guy disputing language. I'm not disputing language. I'm disputing stupid fucking slang. That's what I'm disputing.
Locks, can your parents speak Gaelic?
No.
No?
No. No.
Welsh people still speak it a fair bit there, though, right?
No, you're talking fucking smack, mate. Wales have their own language. It's not Gaelic.
Isn't it? I thought there was like 3 forms of Gaelic,
That's
and they
Irish.
spoke one of them.
So Irish speak Gaelic, or some of them speak Gaelic.
Okay, sorry for the stupid question. I genuinely thought that was the case.
I can
feel
speak
like
a
an
little
idiot
bit of
now.
Welsh, but not much anymore. What?
Okay.
Skip gives away the foul.
At least he was trying to get stuck in last couple of minutes. But again, I just feel he's passenger in the game.
Yeah, Luke's gonna get rinsed in the chat for that Gaelic.
Oh, I deserve that, to be fair. I genuinely thought that. I was like, I'm still trying to like double down. I was getting ready to Google it.
I feel it feels almost conscious here that we are trying to play on the counter, though. We're definitely trying to lure them in here.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
That's nice. That's unlucky though.
Yeah. Go on, Abdul. Nice, very
support.
nice.
A little bit.
Go on. Oh,
Better. Oh, quick.
Yeah, they should sub Skip off.
Just he struggles so badly to really have an impact in any game. And you know what's weird is like even he doesn't even have like a negative impact, which obviously is bad, but at least it implies that you're doing something right. It's just like I say, the game passes you by. I think that's an absolute crime to make as a footballer.
Don't you think? Like, isn't it? I know this is kind of cliche. Like people say this about players, but like I think it applies to Skip so well. Are you not surprised how he's got as far as he has in his career? Like,
I have. Do you know what, Locks? I remember I saw him quite a few times playing for Spurs. I think even one game I saw he won man of the match for them. And I don't know, man. Is it literally that all his power was in his hair and because he's lost it, he's regressed? I mean, because the thing is, I keep saying, you normally get 3 types of midfielder, right? Don't you? You either get like the defensive one, like an Ndidi, not that great on the ball, but very good at winning it and passing it short. Then you have box to box like Jordan James, or you have like an attacking midfielder like Ramsey. You get one equivalent of that. I suppose, Winks is like a deep lying playmaker, but all midfielders, they have one of those common things like you play in the middle of the park because you want to get involved in the game. And I feel like he's just not his position.
Why is Okoli down again? He's always down on the floor, man.
Yeah.
He flopped after he got rinsed.
Don't put out a play. Oh, Abdul.
Game is stretching a little bit now.
Okoli's faking it. He's doubling down.
Yeah, to be fair, who do you play Skip with? That is the issue, isn't it?
No one.
I'd put Hamza Chowdhury on, to be honest with you, which I know I'll probably get pelters for, but I think Hamza, at least he gets himself about and he'll do the defensive side of the game.
Is Abdul all right?
Don't look like it, does it? It looks more like a Coley's in bigger trouble, though. I don't know.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Let's see this. Oh, he's been hitting the nose.
Oh my God, Coley.
Look at the Abdul one.
It looked fairly innocuous here. Oh no, that's no good.
Who knows which? Oh fuck!
I just think they've gone shin to shin.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No.
Does anyone know which leg was Abdul's bad leg? Was it his right?
It was his right.
And what's he holding? Is it his left? As long as it's his left, we're all good. Nah, it's his right. It's his right.
He might also be faking an injury here because he's fouled the other player. That's what I'm secretly hoping.
Yeah, and he's already on a yellow. He's already on a yellow as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a he could well get himself sent off. He's got himself sent off before for Leicester, hasn't he?
Okay, well, the medics haven't come on, so I think it's fine, right? They'd be straight on if they thought it was a problem. As long as it's not his knee, like you said, Luke, it might just be his shin.
Man,
what are we
this is
doing
a
here?
properly awful game.
What are we
isn't it?
doing?
Honestly, it feels like we're time wasting. This is FM. FM, you've gone to team instructions and you said play to waste time. That's honestly because I'm a master of that right now. I've been using that Mourinho ball a bit.
I mean, he's a fucking bitch at times, but you can't deny that Okoli's been decent at right back, isn't he? He has. He just can't pass for shit, man. He tries to play it down the line and it goes out every fucking time.
Yeah.
I think defensively he's been good. I think he was in the last game against Blackburn as well. I think he was okay at the back, but see there, that's it. That's where you lose it. It's that quality on the ball.
Have a go. Have a go. Go on. Oh, almost. Still got the ball.
You're not under Enzo anymore, Winks. You can't do them, mate.
Yeah, that was a bit optimistic. You should have played that into whoever's making the run to his left.
I think we've seen Winks shoot actually a lot more than we did under Enzo, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's just desperation, though, isn't it? You know, when just things aren't clicking and you can't link up. He's not got as many options to pass to, so he shoots. Truly, Ethan. I don't think he's been. Anil, do you think he's been bad? I don't think he's been bad at right back at all today. I think he's been okay. I think he's been decent.
He's just been there. He's just been there is the best thing I can say. Oh, foul. That
Is he going to book him for that? Is he really going to book him for that? What?
This ref is a mental. We'll definitely see
yellow card
for that.
Yeah, it does feel like there's going to be a red this game for someone. Could be either team, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, though. The aggression, right? I think we've been a bit more aggressive today, as in we've not been scared to fucking kick someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look what Skip just did though. If I can give him a shoulder rub, fucking bell end. The fuck was that? It's not even a convincing attempt at a foul. It's just.
Real Madrid, Liverpool still 0-0. Bayern are down to 10 men as well.
Oh, they were 2 up.
It makes sense now, doesn't it? Doc's not on the watchlong because he's ill. Actually, they're playing Tottenham, Copenhagen. His one true love.
Yeah.
Fraud.
Here we go. Dak is coming on.
Yeah, and his Carranza.
Duck is in the other studio though. He's probably watching both.
I'm not sure that was the right call. I would have kept Carranza on.
I would have kept Carranza on too. I didn't think he was as bad as everybody. I thought he had a better performance than Ayew.
What's he done?
Right, I'll be back in a sec, lads.
He's receiving balls in the box.
Lost possession 12 times out of 25, Carranza. I mean, feeding on scraps to be fair, but
well, let's see what Daka does with his possession.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy though that strikers just cannot score for all shit. Oh, that was well played. Nice one, Winks.
Beautiful. Awful ball from Thomas. For fuck's sakes, man. That was disgusting.
Oh, Ayew's done well there though. Fair play.
He has.
Won the ball back. Of course, he's just got... Oh, no, he actually got the...
He done well there, to be fair.
Corner. Yeah.
Got the ball back and used his body. Look for the option.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ayew's on the yellow, but it's Carranza that comes off. No, Coventry got back to 1-1. Jordan James to take the corner. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Well defended there, though, by Fatawu.
Nice one, Fatawu. Has he been shifted to the left then?
I just think for that defensive phase he was. Okay. You are right, though. He's still staying there.
That means probably going to see Silko come on soon then.
He's not in the squad today.
He's not? Okay, sorry.
No, that's a big surprise in my opinion. But okay, subs from Borough. They're shuffling
going
back
for it.
themselves.
Here's the bench: Ricardo, Fass, Chowdhury, Samari, Bobby Reed, Monga, Mavididi, Daka. Obviously, Daka's already on, but yeah.
Oh, they've taken
Yeah.
off their Strelec though. He's normally a good striker for them. Who are they putting on up top? Oh, I was going to ask. I was wondering why Naipan hadn't started for them.
Bastard,
The wonder kid on loan from Man City there, Sverre Naipan.
Birmingham are beating Millwall 4-0. What's
Who
that all
scored?
about?
Has
Probably
Furuhashi
their
scored
entire
for them
team at
yet?
this point.
Nah,
He's been a
Furuhashi's-
massive letdown for them.
That's away from home, right? Like this different story. Playing at the Den's always a challenge.
Damari Gray scored.
Oh wow!
Ricardo Fass on. See this one out. Interesting. Stoke 3-0 up.
Wow, Mark Robbins doing a great job.
Against, who are they against? Oxford.
Do you know what I was going to say? I don't know if this will have any bearing, but you know, Rob Edwards, the Borough manager, has been linked with the Wolves job.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that maybe they're a bit under par because, like, you know, he's umming and ahhing about it. Well, I don't know why anyone would want the Wolves job right now.
They're going down.
Oh, big time. They're done the Leicester, same thing. They're just not investing in their team. Got rid of Cunha and Nori. Who did they replace him with? Some bozos.
Rude to Wolves.
Is that really a thing?
No, I'm joking.
He's not been linked to anyone.
I don't know. I mean, you know, because the thing is, Locks, it does sound like they're going to just go for someone just for the sake of having a manager, like not a good manager.
Do you think anyone's come in contact for Rude since he's been sacked? Because I don't think so. I think everyone's found out that he's a, like, we joke about the word fraud, but I genuinely believe he is one.
Yeah, but you'd think he might have gone back to PSV as a coach or something, but probably his payoff is a bit like Graham Potter's one, where if he takes a job, he doesn't get the payout. So he's probably be out of the game for another year.
It wouldn't be the biggest payout though, like Potter, right? And what's interesting is he never had a full staff. Like, what's that say?
Well, that's why I want to know what Rude would have to say about the internal goings on at King Power, because it was a farce from start to finish, really, if you think about it.
Yeah,
like, I keep saying, what was the Koulibaly thing all about? Like, he was going, I'll win a market for a fullback. I really need another fullback. And then he played him like once, was it? Like, I thought he said that we did some really careful recruitment on him to make sure he was the right character. Well, for him to be that poor. Oh, Daka.
He's been pen.
No,
I don't think it was.
To be fair, it probably looked more of a pen than the other one we actually got. But you see, I don't know. That's what I think he offers you better than Carranza in this situation. I just don't think Julian got into the game at all, really.
Yeah, Graham definitely just spunked himself. Do you even watch football? You need a ball over the top for Daka to run onto. He just got it. So fair play to Graham. Fucking time to get the scarf out.
Graham is saying to me right now, I'm loving this. We're playing great.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what he's calling for right there.
Over 600 of you here. Big shout out. Make sure to hit a like on the video as well. Make sure to subscribe.
Probably more people watching this than they're in the stadium tonight.
Ryan, Daka controlled a ball. What the fuck? He's actually done all right there, Daka, to be fair. I've got no negative things to say about him.
Bobby coming on. So, Luke, we've got Mongo on the bench.
Fuck me.
Luke, we've got Mavididi on the bench. We've got Mongo on the bench, and we're bringing on Bobby Reed. How does that make you feel?
I don't know.
What if this would be okay if he took off Skip, who's just got booked, by the way, put Jordan James next to wings, and then put on Bobby Reed as a 10? I could take that. He's not going to do that. I think he's going to take. I bet you he's going to take Jordan James off.
You cannot keep Skip on this pitch with a yellow card. You cannot do that. But I hear what you're saying, Neil, because it's always JJ. It's always JJ who comes off.
And it's always around now as well, isn't it? Jordan James is on the yellow, to be fair, but I think he's actually been all right.
So
Well, I
the whole
trust him
team's
with a
in the
yellow more than Skip. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Skip just ball in.
Or
yeah,
even, it's
headers
like if
away.
Jordan James did get red carded, he'd get red carded for doing something that was useful, like stopping a transition counter attack or something, or bodying someone we don't like. We have been awful this half, but I mean, to be honest with you, it just seems like we're playing for the 1-0 and just, which is dangerous, but oh, that was good that they flopped there.
JJ off, Bobby on. For fuck's sake, man. Fuck off.
No,
Every single time.
yeah.
Why, man? Is he just not fit? Like, is he just got shit fitness or what? Why is it always him? Why is it always JJ, man?
Get Owen to ask him these sort of questions. These are the questions that people dodge, man. I want to. These are things as well that get you sacked when you keep doing this stupidness.
Yeah, he's an absolute bell end. Someone needs to ask him, I want you to explain to me the benefits of having Luke Thomas in your starting 11.
Well, that I think you can answer, right? But because I would still say that this game, he's done some good delivery. So that I can understand. You can say, I want a left-footed player who can deliver the ball. Fair enough, right? But
here we go.
Skip, I mean, you might as well just put a picture of Casper the Ghost.
Oh,
shit.
Darwin Nunes' nephew's done it right there.
Oh, look at that. Takes the yellow, Luke Thomas. Yeah. Stop the counter-attack.
Why? How many yellows have we got here, man?
Oh, the whole team's going to be
the whole team.
Yeah. But you know what, though, Locks? I mean, you're playing a team that's second in the table. So, I mean, on paper, you'd expect a pretty difficult game here. And, fuck it. If every single person on the team gets a yellow, but you beat the team that's second in the table, normally forgetting the fact that we started off in 14th, you would take that.
Is Bobby here in the JJ role? I think he is, right?
Yeah, he's playing as a 10.
You need to get Ayu.
Which I didn't have a problem with, but the problem is that you could argue you got two people that don't affect the game now on the pitch.
I'd back Steffi here, I'd back Steffi in this game state.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, look, we're playing on the break here, so faster players, you've got more threat.
Yes, and I is in a booking, and he's just done nothing for me this whole game other than that one bit further of the pitch and a pen.
Because look here, we're playing like we're the away team. We said that the whole game. Fall down the line.
Two bozos in a booking defending.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Skip, nice. Fair enough. Good challenge there. I'll be honest, it just feels like the Borough goal is coming. We're not really breaking with any threat here.
Nelson, fair play.
Yeah, but back's against the wall with 20 minutes to go. That's not a great sign.
Borough have nothing. Do we have anything, Steve? I don't think we do at the minute. I'd bring on Mavididi, to be honest with you, at this point. That's what I'd do. Ray says there, though, he's agreeing with you. There is a feeling of inevitability. It just feels like it's going to come at any point.
Well, because look how deep we've retreated now as well. We've got no control of the game. We're not doing anything. And listen, playing on a counter-attack, I don't have a problem with that. But where's the threat on the break ourselves?
You can't play like this. You can't play like this for 20 minutes.
No, because you're gonna concede.
Skip's done good there again. Okay, so the reason why as well, I know there's arguments you can make why it wouldn't work for playing Monga as a 10, but the biggest reason is one of his criticisms is that he doesn't track back and help with defense. So if he's playing as a 10, then he doesn't have to worry about that, therefore having more creativity up top. But I don't think March will ever do that.
He's got no pace though to get on the break, right? Look there. You got Fatau as the furthest player forward, which makes sense for the counter attack. But as Steve says, there's backs against the wall, but without offering much the other way.
Well, this is it, mate. How many times have we said this season? Is it a surprise you take JJ off and suddenly you can't piece anything together?
All the energy goes out of the team, exactly. And that's what
I've texted Owen. And I've said, just please, just ask him in the next.
It just baffles me. Like, why? If everyone can see it, what is the manager not?
1-0 Liverpool against Real Madrid.
Oh, they're taking the lead, have they?
Yeah.
Who scored?
I'll tell you now. It is McAllister.
Florian Wirtz, finally.
McAllister, yeah.
McAllister, okay, well, he's a good player, isn't he? How much did they get him for? 40 million, was it? Bargain, man.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
40. What was Trossard?
Oh, that was a bit. He was like 24 million or something.
Yeah.
But I suppose he was in the older stage of his career.
Hey, why back?
Playing on a break, I'm telling you.
27 million Trossard was.
Yeah, I still think that's fair enough.
Steal.
Go on. Corner.
That's better. Release clause, apparently, McAllister.
Yeah, okay. That's right. That's right. But still, I mean, he's just a quality player, that's what I'm saying. Because, to be fair, if you ask Chelsea fans, they're very happy with Caicedo, and they paid, 110 million for him. So,
mate, there's some Chelsea fans online I saw yesterday saying that he's better than Kante.
That is possible if you think about on the ball. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Kante's won it all. So, let's see if Caicedo does the same. But, yeah, I mean, there's a reason why all the teams were willing to bid that amount of money. Oh, my God, Abdul. Classic football manager, click on Fatau, tell Fatau, stop shooting.
Yeah.
So many Chelsea fans I spoke to at the beginning hated Caicedo. They thought Cucurella was bang average. And I'm like, I don't know what game you guys are watching, but...
they don't understand Enzo ball even to this day, in my opinion. Oh, they've taken off Hayden Hackney. That's an interesting one. I thought he was okay today, but not running the show for sure. Yeah, look, he's shaking his head, Hackney. Frustrated. Oh, of course. Classic touch of a beep to
donkey.
It's a shame his movement was good there, but that's just what'll stop him from really ever making it. Indeed. "75 minutes gone, 1-0 to the Foxes. Pretty tame showing, but the only stat that matters is that one in the top left-hand corner."
I'm just going to bring this photo up, look. Let me bring this up. From a couple of years ago, from a year ago. Got Bobby Reed all the way back there.
Well, that's
well
good.
Done, Skip.
Play Skip. Go on, get.
Oh my God.
Here, look at this.
What is that implying that Caicedo has posters of Hamza Chowdhury on his wall? So far, though, you've got to say that we've restricted Borough. They haven't really had.
Oh shit! Apparently,
why is this the corner?
Yeah, the rule just got implemented. The new rule that if the goalkeeper holds
time wasting.
Yeah.
Wow. Shit, I've never seen that before. Man, that makes you probably think there's going to be a shit ton of injury time then.
We've had 37% possession, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, we won the title with like 30% possession sometimes. I remember going to that during the run-in, watching us play Swansea at home, and we beat them 4-0, and we had 30% possession, and they didn't look like scoring once, and we should have scored 5 actually, but Gray unluckily, I think, hit the post or something. But you know, the bigger issue for me, like I say, is they say playing counter attack. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, where is the counter bit of the?
Yeah,
this is just like park the bus.
I'm
surprised
we've not
just
had...
telling him, get up.
I'm surprised we've not had Monga or Mavididi on yet, though.
Yeah. He's going to play the 90, of course. No, corner again.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's like this is probably how Marty set his team up at QPR to try and stay in the fucking league.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is probably how they played back then.
Well, they did. That's how they played against us, if you remember. But you know, on that day, I will say that they did have yeah, no worries. Oof. Go on, Harry. Where's the go on? Where's Daka to now do?
We're not getting playoffs anyway. Yeah, well. This has 1-1 written all over it, says Tony. We shall see.
Honking throw-in.
Yeah. Oh, go on, Bobby Reid.
Awful. This ref, man.
Out of position here. Players got to get back. Well in. That was quite good by Okole. That was decent. Reid wins the foul.
Birmingham 8 goals in 2 home games.
Oh, that's interesting. Something must have clicked for them because their manager was at one point in serious danger of getting the sack. You know, but actually, to be honest, both what's his name, Chris Davies and Phil Parkinson at Wrexham, you know, I feel that they were both like one game from getting the sack, and they've turned it around, both of them.
Mavididi coming on.
Good.
Else as well.
Good.
Now, this passing today's been absolutely horrendous.
Hamza as well. That'll be for Skip, won't it?
What has happened to the passing at Leicester, man? It's weird. Like, we're so good.
It's always been bad under Marty. Sorry, go on. So good under Enzo. So I've been telling you that's the biggest thing that maybe not like Marty from the get-go is I just think that our passing and build up in position is awful.
Yeah. Go on, Nelson. Done all right there. Oh, no, he's gone down.
Nelson's down now. I hope that's just time wasting.
No, he's felt his calves there.
He's all right. Yeah, it might just be a bit of cramp, right? You know, he's not.
Yeah. Not gonna be.
Luke Ayling long throw in.
Oh, no, he's faked everyone out.
Bastard.
Can
the ref blow so we can all go to bed? Yeah. Another corner. Oof. Maybe put Marty on sack watch and see if he can actually do well.
He knows he's on sack watch. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was the argument that was overheard on Saturday.
Well in, Dakar. Yeah, that's true, mate. Yeah. Yeah, we just can't really do anything now, can we?
You'd think we're playing against Man City or Liverpool, though, the way that we're hanging on for our dear lives.
I literally saw us play like this against Spurs, first game of the season last year. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
We got
Remember
the
we
goal
used to have
back, the
stands?
equalizer. That's a foul, ref? No? Okay.
Nice.
What are you going to do, are you? Use your fucking brain. Use your brain.
He had Bobby Donkey over Reed there available, and if he laid it off earlier.
Oh, a Coley with the overlap. Rare footage.
Hey,
I think he's giving away the foul. Yeah.
fuck off.
Oh, man.
I hate this ref.
Is Mavididi on yet? No, he's been waiting
There we go.
ages. These
Him
two.
and Hamza about to come on. I'm guessing, is that going to be Ayew and Skip? No, Abdul's coming off.
He's been poor this game.
Yeah.
I don't think he's had support.
That's another game where Jordan Ayew's going to...
Yeah, play a full 90. That's what I mean, man. Like, Marty, like, for whatever reason, he's like an
Oh, wait, is he taking Bobby Reed off?
Wait, what?
It's possible. It is possible for a sub to get injured.
No,
Or
I
is he
think
putting
he's
Bobby
just-
Reed? No, he's probably putting Bobby Reed into the
He's just coming off for some coaching.
onto the right hand side. Maybe, don't know. Whittaker's gone off for Borough, so they've taken off both their starting wingers as well.
Yeah, so Bobby's gone out on the right.
Who's playing as the 10 now? Ayew probably.
Yeah, hold it up.
I mean, that's not the worst. And it doesn't look like we're going for any more goals. Say it's going for the 1-0 shithouse.
Skip just... Oh, no, it was Nelson. Go on, Steffi.
Oh,
That's
Steffi.
Steffi.
Yeah.
That's too far. You didn't need to go back that far back, mate. We can't go long, lads. We know this about this team. We're just playing ourselves into trouble.
Yeah. That's another thing we seem to have lost in the last couple of seasons.
I think Swansea's the only game I've seen us move the ball half decent.
Yeah. 5 minutes, by the way. Obviously, the clock's at the top of the screen.
Oh, I think there'll be quite a lot of stoppage time.
There you go. Uh-oh. Offside.
Yeah,
Thank
offside.
God for that. Ah. Our combined strikers have scored 2 goals this season.
Yeah. One of which was a
110.
penalty.
Yeah.
And think about it, it's
Martin.
another game where have any of our strikers had, a decent opportunity at goal? We haven't even provided anything for them. No.
Oh,
What a
Begovic.
save, Begovic in. He's in no man's land.
Yannick,
That was a huge
man.
bozo moment from Yannick.
Yeah, yeah. Was it Yannick or was it? I thought it might have been Nelson and Hamza.
Mate,
No, I don't know.
Yannick needs to go over there and suck his cock, mate.
Was it him? Was
Yeah.
it? All right.
Yeah, it was definitely Yannick.
Was
yeah.
Yannick. Let's see this again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Pray from Begovic come out too, man. That was nice.
Yeah, because he didn't have to do that. His office is
Mads wouldn't say that. Well, I'm surprised. Yeah, as Sean said, surprised it's still 1-0. Yeah, same here, mate.
Yeah, that was great from Begovic. Good for his confidence too.
The one time he's been relied upon, eh?
Well, hey. He's not fucking hoofed it there. That's another point for me.
Oh, that's a yellow. Sorry, that's a foul, surely, no? No. We've got 2 minutes left of normal time.
I wouldn't be surprised if he puts up the number 8 of the stoppage time.
I could see 5. But yeah, I get what you're saying. There's been a few stoppages. Oh yeah, you had that one where Abdul was down for it. Yeah, maybe 6.
I'm going to say 7 just to be a pain in the ass.
90s football.
I wonder what Imran thinks of this football.
Oh, he's loving that head tennis.
Oh.
I mean, fair play. The guys are putting their bodies on the line here, which is good to see.
Yeah, Steffi, perfect. So he kept making that run.
Making a run, put him through.
Go on.
He still got it. No. Oh, and he went in hard there. Some Avadidi this season though just won't stick.
Mate, Nelson's been solid, you know. Nelson's
very good. Him and Okoli, you've got to say. Nice.
There you go, Steffi.
Go on, Steffi. Oh,
that's
it could be red.
That's a red.
Yeah,
that's a red.
I think there was someone just behind. So no,
red.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually, to be fair, I think that if you look at it, it may not.
It's a yellow. It's a yellow.
Yeah.
It's a red,
yellow, mate. Nice.
No, if you look at it, if you look at the line, he wasn't the last. I don't think.
No, you guys are fucking on crack.
No.
The rules of the game is that if you're not the last man back, so it depends.
Ooh, yeah, it's close.
It might be. It is close, yeah. Great play by Mavadidi, though.
Yeah, great. Do you reckon he goes in the score?
And that's the thing about having the pace there is, that's why he should have been on for a lot longer. Okay, but you know what, right? What we actually need to do now, especially they got a man down, is just fucking hold the ball. Just play it into the corners. Just keep playing it. Click on that control possession button.
Ragsy, mate, sorry, but winning red cards doesn't count towards a goal, so I'm still 2-0 up. Get the chili ready.
Has he re-emerged? Has he, Ragsy?
Yeah, I didn't see anybody doing the right thing here.
Harper, I didn't see anyone spoil it, mate, but I'll keep a lookout for next time.
How have we wasted the fucking free kick there?
Look. Thomas did well there, like his positioning, actually, to be fair. 5 minutes added.
Okay, that's not as much as I thought it would be, so it's not.
Also, match ratings in the description. Sorry, in the live chat.
BlueTintedGlasses.com if you don't have the link. That's all you got to do. While you're there, why not buy a Bend the Knee t-shirt? Have we even got those left? I don't know, but
they're there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, that knee doesn't bend itself, that's for sure.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm with you and I'm not with you, Prudence, to be fair. I'm kind of in the middle, mate. Like, I don't think it's been a good enough performance to change anyone's opinion. I mean, I was Marty in anyway, right? So my opinion's still Marty in, but I don't think there's a performance there enough to say people should change their opinion. But a win is a win. A win is a win.
Yeah,
All
remember
3
they
points.
I don't know where they are now, but they were second in the table at the start of the day.
I saw, if we finish this 1-0 and we beat Norwich, like we could be 4th or 5th going into the international break.
Really?
Yeah. We could be 5th. We could be 5th the international break, which suddenly doesn't seem just as bad, does it? So, long ball here from the free kick for Middlesbrough. Thomas, look at where Thomas has come out to. He's going to get caught well out. Jesus Christ, Thomas. Oh, they're just getting the balls in now. Winks clears.
Fucking Winks, get forward to no one.
We're forward. We are playing like we are missing 10 players through injury.
Yeah, literally.
Haram ball, says Prudence. That's true.
Yeah, why have you done that, you fucking back?
Just keep hold of it. Yes, get in.
I'll have some of that.
6 yellows we've had, boys. 6 yellow cards.
Yeah, but we've criticised the team quite rightly for being pussy-o. So do you know what? A little bit of aggression.
Yeah, Steffi looked like he nearly ended that guy's career before when he made that challenge.
Yeah.
But as a person, I absolutely hate him. But as a player, I loved Keane. Like I love that fucking mentality of like, fuck, it's warfare in the tunnel before you even get out on the pitch. That physicality, I loved him as a player. What did you think of him? You hated him, didn't you, Neil?
Who's that?
Roy Keane, like proper captain, like just like not the most.
No. As a player, he's honestly, I love him.
As a person.
Yeah, but he is, but he's what you'd call a difficult character, right? Like the thing is, Luke, and I mean this, like you see this a lot with Leicester, is that when you play football, right, you don't necessarily need on the pitch everyone on your team to be your mate, right? And you do actually need. Yes. I personally think in a team, right, I mean, it depends, right? You can have like, let's just see this attack out, a moany bastard, but as long as that moany bastard isn't just like one of those that's playing shit themselves and calling everyone else shit. If there's someone that's saying to you, like I'm playing, going, Neil, what was that pass? It's a terrible pass, sort it out. And it was a bad pass. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I quite like it because you want to set standards. I think they're a good captain at the same time. Like if you make a really good challenge or something, they're like, yes, well in, Luke, come on, that sort of stuff. So yes. He was vocal like that. And I think those standards, like, it's like, I don't think Paul Scholes has ever said anything bad about Roy Keane. And you can bet your ass that the plenty of times Roy Keane probably told him about his mum, to his face on the pitch. So. Oh, come on.
He still even has that captain aura even in interviews.
Why are we still playing here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh my god.
We're past stoppage time, red card, and we still get a fucking draw.
Oh my god.
Could be the end of the manager.
Oh my. Was that on Begovic? Somebody said it was on Begovic. Did you see it? I didn't see it.
No, it froze for me. I'll have to see this back again. Oh man, they look crestfallen. That should never happen though with 10 men.
You're gone. You don't know what you're doing. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, right, the manager, he's played so negative this entire half. Have we had a shot on target this half?
Watch the keeper. Watch Steffi. Look, he's working his arse off. It's Caleb. Caleb's beaten in the air by a fucking 5'10" midget.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not a midget.
Yeah,
but...
jumped on him.
Nelson's failed as well.
Well, it's not Nelson's thingy to keep out, is it? It's the keeper. All Nelson can do is try and use his head. He's the next Leeds player as well, Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Ayling. My God.
I can't believe we've just pissed.
The thing is, though, is did we deserve to win today? We did not.
No. We deserve to lose.
I don't know about that because Borough have not created much themselves.
Why? The minutes ago, you do that.
Should have taken it into the corner. Nah, it's awful. Well, there'll be a lot of Marty outs over that, and that could be his last game. Poor. Go to your match ratings, bluetintedglasses.com. Fill in the match ratings. I'm going to be on that now while you guys just talk that out over.
Yeah, let me just put the link in again here. Match ratings. There we go. So
This is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Where are we on the table now?
We are... Okay, cool. Another draw, man. So, 13th. We've gone up one place.
15th.
15th?
15th, we are.
I've got 13th. I've got 13th there.
There you go.
Yeah, we wouldn't have dropped a place. 13th, according to mine. Luke, let me come to you, mate. By the way, sorry everybody, the link is in the chat for the match ratings. Please click that link. Luke, look, I'm going to say straight off the bat, mate. We have won one game since August. Talk to me.
It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. We played negative that whole game. Substitutions came on way too late. Steffi looked well up for it. He should have come on so much sooner. Again, playing a full 90 minutes, slow, just non-existent and build up, just awful. Marty definitely has to go. Like, unfortunately, probably going to turn around and say, is it going to get much better? Probably not, but come on, mate. With what he's had to utilize in a championship, would you say he's got the best out of that squad, whether they want to be here or not? It's been awful. Build-up play is horrible.
I was just going to say, clearly they've not. He's not got the best out of the squad. Go on, Anil.
I've just sent you something on WhatsApp, Locks. If you want to bring that up, I think that says the story for me and why I think he probably is going to end up going.
Let me bring that up.
Yeah.
Here you go, Luke. You can react to this, mate. It's just loading.
Okay.
There you go. So the momentum. We had that small bit of momentum in the first half, and then after that, it's just all them, mate.
To me, that's been the last 4 or 5 games for us, other than maybe minus a 10-minute period where we allegedly play well, but we don't score from it. I'm sick of fucking saying that week in, week out, game in, game out. He's not good enough. His team selection was awful. Why he put Skip on made 0 sense whatsoever. The subs that came on made even less sense. I used to praise him for his man management, but now he's done for me, man. I genuinely just don't think that he has the technical ability to set this team up and implement the play style that he has in his head. He's not good enough. I think he's a lower-end championship manager. And again, this is on the board for going for someone on the cheap that was so desperate to come here that he's paid his way to get in here because he wanted to have better tools to play with in terms of players and obviously Seagrave, top-end facilities. What he's done of it is zilch. And now we're going to have to probably pay more money to get someone else in that's probably not going to get a tune out of the squad other than maybe a manager bounce back. This club is rotten to the core. Top has ruined this club. He's a cancer. He's a virus. And unfortunately, I don't see us getting playoffs at this point. It's basically just keeping our head above water, staying in this division, and waiting to get dicked by points deduction where we probably are going to be in the relegation. So I should have stayed in bed, boys. I'm depressed. I'm defeated. I don't see how we come back from this.
Yeah, I mean, let's just see what Imran had to say here. He sent a little video.
Right, BTG guys. What can you say? What can you say? Another poor game. We're winning 1-0. Played really. I thought we were quite solid actually. With Skip, looked a lot more busier than Sumare. Took the lead from a penalty. I thought it weren't a penalty. But hey ho, we got the goal, 1-0. Jordan Ayew puts it away. And then second half, came out, again we battled, we played better. The atmosphere came back to the ground actually, last 15-20 minutes. Atmosphere did come back. Even though there weren't many people, that's probably the emptiest I've seen the ground in about 10-12 years. Not seen it that empty before. But anyway, we're just about getting up from our seats thinking we're going to get the 3 points. Middlesbrough get the goal right at the end, like last kick of the game, make it 1-1. What do you guys think? I don't know, I'm just disappointed again. I thought we were going to get 3 points. Ali Mahdi, what do you think?
Forward, we want Marty out.
Right, see you guys later.
If little one wants him gone, you're in big trouble.
Oh man, yeah, Luke. I mean, just before you go, mate. Imran mentioned there, Luke, that the atmosphere in the ground was better in the last 10-20 minutes, and I think that's because you could see that the players, I think, were fighting. They were kind of, the effort levels, I think, were there in the last 10-20 minutes. But again, Luke, it's just that one lapse in concentration. We've allowed them to get that ball into the box. A bit of maybe dodgy goalkeeping. I'm not blaming the goalkeeper in the slightest, but I'm just saying maybe a bit of dodgy goalkeeping. A Coley, bad defending, couldn't get up for it. And suddenly, we're just feeling rock bottom again, mate.
Why are we not going for the fucking jugular, man? That's defeatist. Oh, we've got to hold on for that. That's how desperate we are as a club and how so much have lowered our standards, okay? We're on the brink of 3 points anyway. They're a man down. We're supposed to be the big boys of the championship, and we go defensive like that and hold out for 3 points instead of going for the throat. That's what we should have fucking done. We should have been like, you know what, guys, you can get this Leicester dick. You are at our home ground. Okay, you come here and dare challenge us, and you're down to 10 men, and you play like that. Come on, mate. That's on fucking Marty. That's 100% on Marty. The sub's awful is bullshit. And I don't know what else you want me to say, Locks. I've had a gut full of this at this fucking point, man. I've got to go to work now. 6 hours sleep to watch us lose to someone of 10 men and playing like we're playing against, some kind of top-end fucking European team in the Champions League. That's fucking piss take. Fuck off, Marty. You have no idea what you're doing. Like, I've had enough. What else do you want me to say?
Nah, mate, that's all you need to say, mate. Go and get ready for work, mate, and we'll see you very soon, mate. Go and get a coffee. See you soon, mate. All the best. Right, I'm going to go through loads of comments because we have a lot of them. Just quickly, there's 900 people here. Make sure to hit a like on the video. Make sure to get your comments in now, but more importantly, go to bluetintedglasses.com. At the top of the page is... I'll show you, actually. 1 second. I'll show everybody how to do it now, so... if I present my screen, where are you? Is it that one? Where is it? Here we go. So when you go to bluetintedglasses.com, it looks like this, and you can see right there in the big yellow box, it says submit match ratings. Just click that, and here you go. You'll have the match rating. So go do that now. Anyway, let me bring some of these comments up because there's a lot of them. So Peter says, has Daishi got an Italian cousin? Talia says, only thing you can even take from this game is the youth finally slowly breaking through. Nelson played well. I think we'll all agree on that, and I think the match rating score will reflect that. Azza says, have to question Bobby at the back post as well for their goal. He literally pushed Ayling towards the ball. Sat back for the entire second half, very RVN-like, says Steve. This ain't even Timu Pep. It's Alibaba Arteta. We were shit, but at least we were trying. I think the players on the pitch did as well as they could, but they were not necessarily the right players. If he doesn't get sacked, Lucas says, we are pathetic. Remember, Marty said he would never settle for 1-goal wins. I don't remember that quote, but yeah, if that's true, then yeah. Bobby was a terrible sub. I would agree with this as well. Yeah. Lost the ball so many times. Once the subs came on, we lost any little bit of possession that we had. Yeah. Yeah, when JJ came off, yeah.
I think he made one good sub, which was Mavadidi. That was it.
Yeah, you could maybe even argue Daka. I mean, I don't think he did badly. Yeah. I don't think he did badly. I think, he had that little moment. But yeah, Bobby Reed was a car crash sub. Question is who's available out there who would accept the job. That's one we'll talk about. Let's talk about the manager situation and all of that stuff tomorrow on Fox's Den. Sell the club, please, says Talia. Buzzer says fucking boo. John says 90 minutes of playing against 11. This 10-man thing is bullshit. Yeah, I would. In the latter stages of the game, where you go down to 10 men, there's kind of like a feeling of nothing to lose, I think, for Middlesbrough. So they just literally throw everybody up there. The last ratings. Sorry, the last couple comments before match ratings. I got to be honest. Even at 1-0, the 95th, I didn't think we'd win. I'll be honest. I couldn't give less of a shit that we conceded either. Numb to the disappointment. Who cares who gets the job? Marty out will make me happy until it's Russell Martin, mate. And finally, Crafty Fox, I think, is saying what a lot of fans are probably feeling right now. Gave Marty every chance, but he's done nothing to make me believe he's the right man. Let me press. Is it that one? No, it's that one. It's that one there. Okay, Anil.
Yeah, let's get this in. I think we should get the poll in right away. Marty, in or out? We'll come to that near the end because everyone's going to have an opinion on that. 1-1, it's finished there. Middlesbrough equalised with the last goal of the game. Last minute of the game. You can see here, though, that probably was the right result. If you look at the XG, Middlesbrough actually bossed possession. They had one more big chance than us. We only had 6 shots the whole game, 2 big chances. They didn't even know what the second one is. Maybe Mavadidi getting booked there. There you go. And I think, this is the shocker for me. This is the story of the match. This is really grim viewing, Locks, because this is basically a team that's been absolutely penned in. And you can see that, we got a pen, but it was against the run of play as well. It was all Borough up till that point. So we've got the fluky goal. Second half, we've done nothing. And this is even worse. Red card, right? So they're at this point, it should all be green at this point, right? Because it should just be Leicester on the ball, only on the ball, and just playing it around, tough luck, Borough, one of those days. But it's not. And we've invited that goal on ourselves, and therefore we probably have to say deserved from them. So let's go through the match ratings. So Jakub, he got taken off injured, didn't he? But he was a bit shaky this game. What did you make of him, Locks?
I think he's shaky quite often. I think he does make some good saves as well in some of the games, but bit of a nothing game. He spilled a chance, he spilled a shot in the first half, and it kind of parried the ball right into the feet of a Middlesbrough player who should have scored, but he kind of bottled it. So we should have been 1 down at that point. But I would give Jakub a 5. I just give him the average rating, mate, for me, which is a 5.
Yeah, which is kind of what he's got. Fair enough. Luke Thomas was next. I'll say this. He weren't to blame for the result today. He put some deliveries in, but he just bang average. But that's probably better than what he was. But he put a nice cross in that Vatawi could have done well with. Set piece that Arcoli probably should have scored from. He put it in as well. So I'd probably give Luke Thomas between the 5 and the 6. What do you think?
I don't like the guy. I'm actually going to give him a 6.5. I'm going to give him a 6.5 because I think in the first half, some of his deliveries from set pieces were really, really good. Yeah. Defensively, I don't think he was bad. I think he had a better than average game. Yeah, maybe 6, I suppose, is more appropriate. I'm going to give him a 6.5 though. Yeah, 5.
Yeah. 5.5 is all right for him. Not the worst culprit. Okay, let's talk about this, man. This is probably the one positive I can take from this game. What did you make of Ben Nelson today?
I'm giving him an 8. I think he was that good. You could tell that in some areas, I suppose, very small occasions, he was probably a little bit rusty. And I think as the game went on, he was probably just tired. You think of match fitness, and he's just not had enough matches. He's not even been playing for the under-21s. Remember that, So
really scandalous.
Yeah, he's not even been playing for the under-21s. So I would give him an 8. I think he was our man of the match.
Yeah, you guys giving him a 7. I would definitely give him a 7. And maybe if we'd have got the win, maybe I would have given him an 8. He was very good. And you say he didn't do anything wrong. Actually, quite a few nice things on the ball. Just he got cramping in the end. Even then, wasn't to blame for anything. Very good performance from him. Future captain. Yeah. All right, let's come on to Caleb Okoli. You know what? This is one of those that if the game would have ended 1 minute before it did, his score would probably be very different to what it was. What did you make of Caleb tonight?
Well, I said in the first half, or I think it was at half time, I said I was relatively impressed with him at right back. But I suppose I'm just basing that off the fact that he's not a right back, and I think he did okay as a right, in a position that isn't his position. I think he goes down. Still, it's my one complaint of him. The biggest complaint I have over Okoli all the time is I think he goes down far too easily. I'd give him a 6. I'd give him a 6 for me, I think, today.
Even for that error near the end?
Yeah, I'd give him a 6 because I would have given him a 7 before that. I thought he was good.
Okay.
Wow, 4.5.
Yeah, well, because I think I can tell you, I was just looking at it. It literally went down in like the last 2 minutes to him. Because I don't know if you call that a mistake. You could say the mistake was letting the cross in. You could say Bobby didn't do so good as well. I don't know. I can sort of see it, right? Ultimately, you could say that's the reason why it's 1-1. Maybe it's a bit harsh. Yannick, what did you make of Yannick today?
He had the bozo moment, which I've said many times. I think Yannick's been our best defender this season. I think he was okay today. Not too many complaints. I mean, look, we've kept a clean sheet up until the last minute, right, of the game. Yeah. I would give Yannick this is a tough one for me. I'd give him a 5.5, just above average.
Do you know what? This guy, how does he do it? Harry Winks struggled to really have an impact on the game. I thought he was okay, but when he's at his best and he's in his pomp, he's controlling the game. I would argue that could be because if you don't surround him with the right players, it's very difficult for one man to do that. I think I would probably give Winks a 6, 5.5 to 6 average. Don't think he was either good nor bad. What would you think?
Well, how many times, last season, for example, the reason he came out of the team eventually and he just had a really poor season was because we weren't controlling the ball. As you just said, that's the kind of football that suits Harry Winks. I would probably give Winks a 6 today. Again, I don't think he imposed himself on the game too much. I don't think he did anything wrong, really, unless I'm forgetting anything. A 6 for me for Harry Winks, yeah.
Yeah, he's got 5.6 in between the two. I think that's about right. Hard game to it. Okay, Oliver Skip playing next to him. Now, it's interesting that Imran felt that he was busy there. I don't agree with that, but what did you make of him?
I think he was better in the second half when we didn't have the opposite to Winks, right? Do you know what I mean? I think the second half performance, no word of a lie. I know he got booked, mate, and he came off eventually. I would say the second half performance was a 7. The second half. The second half. First half, more like a 4.5, 4. So on the basis of that, I'm going to give him a 6. That's so fucking high. I don't think I've given Skip a 6 ever. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna give Skip a 6. I'd probably wait. What did I give Winks? Did I give Winks a 6? Okay, yeah, I gave Winks a 6. So I'll give Skip a 5.5. But I don't think he's below 5.
I do know what you're saying. He got more stuck in that second half. But for me, look, I've put a picture of Casper the Ghost because for me, you're playing with 10 men with this guy. It doesn't do. It's not midfielder, man. 3.4. At the same time, that may be
nah.
Yeah, that I think is a little bit over the top, right? Because that's like like he gave away a penalty or something like that. But at the same time,
too harsh.
I think we were better when Hamza came on. I think we'd be better with anyone there, to be honest. If he just doesn't get involved in the game, can't control it. And look, ultimately, we got dominated this game. Why? Yeah, did he even play? That's the problem thing. Oh, what a comment. The only thing Skip can pass is the game by. Absolutely. I'm going to quote that one. Locks has been drinking, they say. All right, Jordan James, what do you think?
JJ. I'm going to give JJ 6. No. Yeah, 6. I'm going to give JJ 6. I think he just brings so much energy. I think he offers them runs that the other two don't. Right, Skip and Winks. They don't. Even Samare when he plays, he doesn't offer that. And it's every week in there. You call it. It's so easy to call. JJ comes off, and you say, "Well, there we go. Any attacking intent that we had is gone now." And it's every time. And just for everybody in the chat, I've texted Owen and I've said to Owen, please ask Marty why, if he's still there, of course, why it's JJ to come off first over everybody else. And I look forward to hearing the answer if he even asks it. But yeah, I'd give him a 6, mate.
Yeah, he got 5.4. He's not good in the 10, but he still wins the penalty just through pure aggression. His energy is really good. You need it in the team. And as you say, and yeah, I agree with both of these. Needs to take him out of position, put him alongside wings. That's number one. He needs to do that. And number two, just stop taking him off. Like, take him off and we just invite the pressure on. That's when you need that high intensity box-to-box player. Crazy. Abdul for Tau tonight. Game to forget for me. I think I'd give him like a 4 or something like that. Very anonymous. What did you think of Abdul?
Yeah, mate. He started the season well with a couple of wonder goals in the season. He started well. But yeah, at the moment, I think he's just suffering from the same thing that all of our wingers have really suffered for a little bit. I just think, they get doubled up on. They're a little bit isolated. We mentioned a moment in that game where Abdul was out there 1-on-2. Nobody's there for support, and just, having someone there for support doesn't necessarily mean you have to pass to that player, but it could drag one of the players, away from him and gives him an opportunity to dribble at them. So I'd give Abdul a 3.5 today. 4.
Yeah, he got 4.5. And people are saying he defended well, which is fair enough. But I mean, and yeah, look, the system or whatever we're trying to play is not there to help him. You got to try and take on the entire team yourself. But again, there's an example. He goes for a stupid shot when he could have done something else, trying too hard. Very well, not just average, poor performance. Jordan Ayew, go on. What do you want to score today? Got a penalty, but other than that, what do you make of Jordan Ayew?
Yeah, I mean, you have to put him up for the goal. I know it's silly. I know it's a penalty, but I would increase his rating by 1 because of that. I would give him a 5. I would give him a 4 if it wasn't for the penalty. And even the penalty wasn't great. I just think, mate, it's a question I ask every week. Is it instructional? When he gets the ball, he just turns back, or he slows it down, or he wants to cut inside and then play it, spray it across.
It's his natural game locks, because I've seen him do that for Palace as well. Like, I remember someone is a Palace fan, right? He goes, I think we asked him, what do you make of Glasner since he's come in? And he goes, do you know what? I knew Glasner was the real deal because he was the first manager we had that came in and immediately just benched Ayew. Even though all the Palace fans loved Ayew for the hard work that he did, he was the one that realised you're never going to go forward with players. Literally, you're never going to go forward as a club with Jordan Ayew in your team, both metaphorically and actually on the pitch. So, it's part of his game. You guys gave him 4.2, yeah.
Was it tactical to play him? Because you had Mavididi and you had Monga, right? So was it just a tactical decision to play him? If so, then Marty's got that bozo gene.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get that he's there to hold up the ball, but, I don't know, he just stemmies all the attacks and, not very good. Julian Carranza, oh my goodness. What did you make of him today?
Julian Carranza. I think, interestingly, towards the end of, but just before he came off, I think he was doing a couple things. He had a couple moments that were quite nice. I think he actually showed some physicality at one point and kept the ball and bodied a couple players and played in. I think it was Ayew or someone like that. But yeah, it's just not good enough, and it's just not what you need from a striker. It's a shame if that offside goal was given, on the weekend. Who knows what confidence that gives him, and he goes on to score today potentially. But I just think at the moment there's just no real, there's no inspiration. I keep saying this. He's not inspiring. You see him and you think, well, it doesn't look like he's going to score. So I'd give Carranza I'd give him a 4. I think below that is a little bit harsh, but I'd give him a 4.
Yeah, well, it's slightly beyond that, but there you go. Probably a few taking him down. Yeah, slow twitch fibers indeed from Carranza. I'd agree with you there. Ref, poor today, surely. What did you think?
Poor. I think he evened the game out a little bit, which we know referees do, even though it's not meant to be the case. He gave us a penalty. He gave them a red card as well. I'd give the ref a 2. I think he kind of pulled it back slightly, but in the first half especially, it was pretty shit from him, to be honest. A couple of yellows.
I bet you any money Marty blames the ref because he didn't blow the whistle at 95 minutes because the goal was scored in the 95th plus 1
That's
minute.
true as well. Yeah, you forget about that. Yeah. Were there substitutions made after the 90th?
I think so. I mean, to be honest, I don't think you can really have a go at them. Again, we had the man advice. Yeah, he sent someone off, didn't he, in the 90th minute? So
that's true. There you go. So there's the added time. Yeah. So you can't complain about that. But yeah, overall, a pretty poor game.
Yeah, 3.2 you gave him. All right, let's come on to the subs. So, for the first time this season, a new goalkeeper came in. Asmir Begovic made his Leicester City debut. You could tell he was a bit shell-shocked to begin with. But what did you make of Begovic? Imposing frame he's got there.
I mean, he made a really good save. He bailed Yannick Vestergaard out.
Big time.
I
believe your exact words were Yannick Vestergaard needs to go over and suck off Asmir Begovic.
That's
his words, not mine.
Yeah, that is exactly what I said. I did say that. Sorry, I was just going to play this.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
It just felt appropriate. No, I was going to say that he rushed out quick for a 38-year-old with who hasn't played for a long time. I'm not sure on this. I don't think it's his fault. I think he could have done better for sure, but for me, it's between Bobby and Caleb Coley. That's who's at fault for that goal. However, I think it was a steady performance, and I'd just give him the 5, the average, the 5.
Okay, I'd have given him a bit more. Yeah, I'd actually have given him this. I can sort of see what you're saying with the goal, but got to bear in mind as well, he hasn't played all season. He's coming on at half time as cold as anything, and he does make one really good save, which stops a surefire goal. I think other players are to blame. That goal, there's about 3 or 4 things wrong with it, of which he maybe is one of them. Possibly true. If he comes with that cross, he absolutely gets a free kick. We'll have to see. I think some others were to blame there. Patson Daka, another game, another no goal, but he was probably all right today in terms of putting in the shift.
Yeah, I think he had a really good moment where somebody put a comment earlier, but he actually controlled the ball. I think he came on, he did a lot of running. There was just no forward balls really for him. I think he would have made the runs if they were available, but I wouldn't go as, I think somebody said a 6. I wouldn't go that high. I'd probably give him a 4.5, 5, to be honest, mate.
Well, you guys, I've been that's generous with him. I would have given him probably a 5 as well. Just not really saying much. Did play in the ball to this guy, says Steffi Mavadidi. Well, this is an interesting one because some people are saying he also maybe to blame for the goal, poor defending from him from allowing the cross to get in. That said, he was working hard to try and close him down. The cross can still come in. He wins that red card, which didn't amount to anything, but he was a bit of an outlet when he came on. What did you make of Steffi in this game?
Yeah, he came on late on, offered the energy, the pace. I think he got stuck in, which is sometimes I think some people, including myself, accuse him of maybe not doing that. I think he got stuck into challenges. Just before the goal, when the cross was made, he was all over that play like a rash. And luckily for them, they were able to get the ball in. But I think his effort levels were there. I think he did his best. He obviously he earned the red card. I'd give Steffi a 6 for that performance in such a short space of time.
Yeah, I probably would go between 5 and 6 as well. You guys giving him a 5. Probably that goal hurting him a little bit there. Hamza Chowdhury came on for Oliver Skip later on. What did you make of Hamza today? I'm pretty sure he probably got booked as well, but I have to check that. I don't know. That could just be me throwing shade at him. What did you make of him?
Yeah, I didn't even see him, to be honest, mate. I'd just give him a 4, I suppose. Just the average. He didn't really do much wrong. Yeah.
I probably just got the average rating there, 5.1 for Hamza. Bobby Reid, I think he was pretty honking for that goal at the end. He's getting but look, he's not the slowest in the world, but I think he needs to be stronger there. Also, I think didn't do too well at all really since he came. What did you make of Bobby Reid today?
Crap. I thought he was crap when he came on.
Yeah.
He looked slow. I know he's not a quick player. I know that's not the type of player he is. But you're coming on off the bench against players that have just played, 60 minutes, whatever. Some of the players you're playing against played on the weekend as well. I think he gave the ball away. I think a couple of his passes were sloppy. I think when he tried to take it forward, he was weak. I'd give Bobby a 3, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like he was running through treacle. Slowed down the attack. You guys give him 4.5. I think that's a bit generous. I think he was pretty awful when he came on. Yeah, because I think, I think if you keep Jordan James on for longer, we probably see it out. Bobby Reed does not have his energy at all. And all right, then, the big one. I'll give you a poll in a moment as well. But what would you give Marty just purely based on tonight's performance? The lineup, the substitutes, the way that the game went. What would you give him?
I would give Marty a 3.
Yeah.
If this was the game, what the fuck is that comment there from Help? If this was the game to save his job, and by the way, I know we'll talk about it in a second, I don't think it was the game to save his job. I think he will still be here for Norwich. However, if it was the game to save his job, he failed. We were all speculating about a back 3 or a back 5, whatever. He went for a back 4, with Ayew out wide when you've got Monger and Mavididi on the bench. I mean, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. The substitutions he made, I think, Mavididi at the end, I think was the right call, but you could say, Anil, that he should have made that substitution earlier anyway.
Yeah.
The JJ sub, again, unless there's a reason for it, which we don't know, hopefully we'll find out. You take JJ off and we just look instantly a lot shitter. So yeah, a 3 for me, mate. Pretty poor.
Yeah, I'd give him a 3 as well. I think you guys are giving him 2.9. I think the worst thing is, look, is firstly, I told you, I thought that lineup was honking. Then we thought, oh, okay, he's going to try wing backs. No, he didn't try anything different. He tried it's the same system we've played all season, but with different players, but worse players. The game, we were fucking lucky to get that penalty. You take that penalty away, we didn't make anything the whole game. Maybe the Coley set piece off a set piece, and nothing in open play. There was, in fact, today, there was no real style of play. We weren't even trying line breaking passes today. I don't know if you noticed that. We didn't try anything really. I couldn't really tell you what we were trying to do today, Locks. Maybe try and win a set piece is what we were trying to do. Awful. And to me, that I said to you, the lineup felt like the lineup that could get you sacked. He's lucky that it's not a loss. I wouldn't say necessarily deserve the loss. I don't think Borough were particularly good either. But I would say that on the balance of play, they do deserve a draw because we didn't do anything either. I don't think we deserved to score a goal either. I actually think an accurate result today would have been 0-0 based on what I saw today. So yeah, I think poor. And I'm not necessarily manager out, but I'm telling you, Locks, if that's what you do as a manager, you will sack yourself. And I think now I've seen 2 or 3 games where he's literally sacking himself. I think the whole one was pretty bad. I think the Mill one was getting even worse. The Blackburn one was a disaster. I would probably say Blackburn was worse than tonight, but it was still pretty bad. And 4 in a row, okay, he hasn't lost, but I don't know. And if he wins, it would have papered over the cracks pretty hard. 1 win since August, absolutely. And there was a comment here that I really agree with, which is that, you give this team to Nigel Pearson, you wouldn't see a performance as lackluster as that. Like more battling, more in midfield. And we'll come to him around in a moment, but I just want to show you this then. So Marty in or Marty out, and you can see it's changing pretty quickly here, even on the channel. It was about 50-50, was it, on Saturday? 62% when him gone after that. There you go. And I'll just quickly show you here the rest of the results then today. Coventry came from a goal down to win 2-1. Ipswich also drew with Watford. Birmingham beat Millwall 4-0. Kind of interesting. And this, I'll have to update this. I think this table is up to date. No, it's not with loss. I'll update this in a minute. Let's go to Imran.
Imran, talk to us, mate. How are you feeling after that?
Man, you know what? That is just... I was actually really pleased. We're winning 1-0. And I was expecting those 3 points in the last 5 minutes, especially when they got the player sent off. The whole crowd was up. It was the atmosphere was back in the ground. Although, like I said in my video earlier, it was quite empty today. I think there was probably 17,000, 18,000. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Probably less than that. So a lot of empty seats today.
But the atmosphere was back, and everyone was singing. There was a little bit of, I don't know, I just felt like the atmosphere was back, right? And then I'm telling my son next to me that, right, let's get up now. It's 1 minute to go. 4 minutes were played in injury time. And then we do that, right? De Cordova-Reid doesn't close his man down. The cross comes in, and Ayling, scores a good header. And guys, remember, we're playing against 10 men, right? Why don't we go for the second goal? Why aren't we going for the juggernaut and just get the second goal? But we didn't. We went back in, and credit to Middlesbrough, right? They deserved that point because they were the better team. But I just wanted to ask you guys a question, right, around the substitutions. So I'm thinking we're winning 1-0, right? And he's bringing on, De Cordova-Reid and Mavadidi. I'm looking at Ben Nelson, thinking this guy, because I was quite close to Ben Nelson. He pulled up a couple of times holding both his calves, right? So I'm thinking you got Fast there, right? Stick him on, right? Just for the last 5, just to shore us up. Not take Nelson off, maybe, but just put Fast in there, bit of experience. I know he can come out with some bozo moments as well, but he didn't do it, right? Like an experienced manager would, if you are going to shut up shop, then use your better players. But we've put on, Bobby De Cordova-Reid, which was, I think, the poorest sub that we made. And as my son said as we left, do you want to tell him, Ali Madi? He should be in bed, by the way. But...
Forwards, we want Marty out.
There we go. Right. And that's it. I'm done with Marty now, because these games are the ones that that make you a manager, right? Like if you can get out, if we would have won 1-0 today, there's a little bit of emphasis or a bit of motivation for Saturday. Now the pressure's all on him again. And let's be honest, the pressure's on Norwich as well, right? They've not won a home game all season. And surprise, surprise, who's coming to Carrow Road on Saturday? Leicester City.
And it'll be interesting to see what they do tomorrow, right? They play tomorrow. So, I mean,
who are they playing?
They might not even have Liam Manning tomorrow, after tomorrow if they lose. Norwich play tomorrow. I think it's Sheffield Wednesday. It is.
All right.
Wednesday at Hillsborough. I just wanted to quickly ask you both this before we finish. Just a quick one. So, we always talk about how the players don't care or they switch off, right? Or they're entitled. And Neil, let me ask you first. Like, do you think maybe when they saw the red card, in their heads instantly, we've won this. We've won this.
Yeah, 100%. They thought that. You could see how much they were celebrating as well. Steffi Mavadidi to the crowd. To be honest with you, though, Locks, we should have won it. We just were bozos. Like we're saying it there. Why are we parking the bus? I don't think we necessarily had to go for a goal. But what you just need to do is you just need to make sure that Middlesbrough never touch the ball again for the rest of the game. You've literally got a man advantage. You just pass it around them. You've always got a free man. The pass is always, always, always on. But yeah, we panicked and, we let them there. And, it's gutting to take that. But as I say, you're inviting it on yourself. It's just so stupid throughout the whole game. So, yeah.
So, Anil, here's a quick start for you. Since we've had shirt sponsor put on our shirt again, BC Game, we haven't won a flipping game, right? Since we've had BC games plastered all over us. We've lost 3, drawn 1. So it's that curse.
Bit crap game, man. Look, the thing is, though, I mean, for what it's worth, like I say, I think the manager will be sacked now by the international break. I think it's just obvious that's going to happen, right? But I don't even know really what difference that's going to do. Although I will say, like I said, that with this particular thing, I mean, you're bringing that upon yourself, right? If you're setting out your team to play that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just disappointing, man. It's just again, it's like we just feel so dejected, right? All of us. Yeah. Like as soon as that goal went in, you should have seen the reaction of the crowd. There weren't many people there anyway, but it was just like flipping heck. Typical Leicester, giving it away, 10 men, it weren't good. And again, the pressure's back on, isn't it, on Saturday? Anyways, guys.
I mean, Ray said it. I've been strongly Martian, mostly for stability, but if we lose at Carrow Road, you have to sack him. You have to. I don't think Anil. I know what you're saying. I don't think they will sack him.
Well, they probably can't afford to. But the thing is, Locks, is they might. Yeah, look, Ben is bang on the money, and Imran. I'm wondering if you agree with this as well. This feels like the dark days in the Championship when it was just like trying all these managers, signing all these crap players. You had all these players that they didn't care about the club. It just felt like, honestly, it just feels like that all over again.
Even the Gary Megson, Paulo Sousa, all those days. Yeah.
We haven't quite got to Levine or Holloway level.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. Do you know what I mean? It is getting there with just this lethargy that's set into the club. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Look, you say that they won't sack him, but I mean, the table won't lie, right? And the thing is, this international break, that's the last time they can probably sack him until January or whatever like that. I don't see who they'd get in, and you know, could it be King? Would you take that risk? I do agree with Steve here. You know, that was. I showed you that second half. That's awful, man. And like I say, I don't have a problem playing counter-attack, but we did not play counter-attack because we'd never tried to get forward to spring something on the break.
But also,
yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say, right, like Marty keeps saying, right, that you know, like when we're winning 1-0, we're going to go for the second goal. Did you see us going for the second goal? Even you know what I'm trying to say. So he's even going against what he's saying. He's saying that his team's going to go for the second goal. Our team's going to go for the second. We didn't even go for the bloody second, did we? We just went in. We caved in, right? Basically,
Imran, did we actually go for the first? Be honest. Did we?
No, we didn't. We didn't even go for the first. We didn't even go for the first, right? We got a fortunate penalty. And how many shots did we have on target in that game?
Two.
I'll bring it up. Yeah.
So one was the penalty.
Yeah.
And the second one, I can remember it. It was Harry Winks when he just passed it to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, from 25 yards out.
So that's what we're like. That's what we've now been like. You know, if you look back at the days when we had like Maddison and Tielemans and shots coming in left, right, and centre in that goal, even if they weren't good shots, we're not even getting proper shots in that goal. That's why we're struggling scoring goals, right? It's just so frustrating to watch this. It's so frustrating. And Middlesbrough look more physical than us as well, right? Like how many times
everyone does. Everyone's more physical than us.
Yeah, so it's just I don't know what's going on. We just look weaker. And maybe in training, like maybe these strikers are scoring, but if you're scoring against Vestergaard and Akoli and stuff like that, that's not the quality you're looking at, right?
That's what everyone's saying about Fatawu. No wonder he's dropped off. He's in training. He's against Luke Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do much. Yeah.
Look, we're gonna end it there. We're gonna end. Yeah. Neil, did you have some? Were you bringing up a table?
No. Yeah. Let me just bring. I was just going to show the championship table where it is. I mean, obviously there's some more games tomorrow, but sorry, let me just get it quickly here.
Coventry are flying away with it, man. They're gone. They're gone with the wind.
Oh, sorry, mate. Go on.
No worries. Here we go. So yeah, after that result, draw 13th in the table, 18 points already, 13 away. Well, forget that. I mean, look around us. You can see that it's quite compressed, right? You can see that again. Look, Portsmouth in 20th there. We're only 5 points better off than them. Norwich, I haven't even got them on the table here, but
Neil, look at the form, right? The last 5 with the only team there without a win.
I mean, I think we might have the second worst form probably after Norwich in the table. So I mean, it is embarrassing and frustrating. I mean, like I said, I mean, I think as a result, no manager can sustain that. Not with the type of squad that we've got here.
It's sackable. This is sackable form, right? Let's just be honest. It's sackable form, right? He's not got credit in the bank. That's why I'm saying that. Look, it's not working. Get rid, right? But like you said, I don't know the financial implications, what his contract's like, etc. It can't be like Brendan and Cooper. I think he's on a lot less than what they were on. But it's he's sacking himself, like you guys said, right? He's got to do something. He's got to motivate these players, and he's just not done it. He's been given a bad hand. We all agree. He's been given a bad hand.
But not that bad a hand.
No, exactly. But then you got to go with the tools you've got, right? And he's not doing it.
If that was me, if any one of us were the manager now, and that's what we've done with Leicester City after 14 games, you're 14th in the table, and you got sacked. You couldn't say anything. You could not say anything because as well, normally the first 10 games you're given as a little bit of you can't judge anyone that soon, right? But we've actually got worse because after 10 games, after 9 games, we were third or something like that. What the fuck has happened?
And it's not. There's no progress anymore, right? Like even in September, you could say, when we were drawing a couple games, you could say, all right, there's little bits of progress there, but they're gone. It's gone now.
Yeah, but we're not. But we were creating chances then, right? Right now, we're not creating anything. It's so bad. It's like we're not seeing any shots on goal. We're not seeing pressure. We're not seeing intensity. We're not seeing hunger. So I thought as the season goes ahead, these things seem to get better over as the season progresses, right? We're in second gear right now. We'll get to third, fourth gear, but we've gone down to like reverse gear.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, mate. I'm just seeing if there's any comments here from him yet.
This comment about the squad, I know what you're saying, right? But I'm saying comparative, right? If you compare even the starting 11 and the bench to what Middlesbrough had today, we've got players that allegedly are worth £40 million and stuff like that, right? So, yes, they're playing badly, but that is, the manager's job is to make them play better than, or to the level that they're supposed to be at. So that's why I'm saying that. I understand the point you're making for sure, because the players do look rubbish and things like that. But I'm just saying, pound for pound, and the wage budget.
No, we've got a better squad. We've got a better squad. We know that, but the players are not playing, right? And that's I think again, we don't want to repeat the same arguments. These players don't want to be here, right?
Yeah.
If you really cared, you'd be playing better, right? You'd be fighting for the shirt. You'd be playing for the crowd, but they just don't seem. And that again, it comes to the manager, right? That he should be the one giving them a rollicking and getting them to play. And that's why I'm on the Marty out camp now. I can't watch this anymore. Can't watch his football.
Yeah. Right, we're going to end it there.
All right, guys.
We will have we'll have Fox's Den tomorrow, where we will react to the post-match comments. We don't know them yet. We'll know them soon. If you just check Radio Leicester's Twitter page, people, and you'll see them on there soon. We'll react to them on Fox's Den. We'll talk about whether he should be sacked and who should come next. And yeah, thanks to everybody for joining us. It's much appreciated. Thanks to everybody. If you haven't already, sorry, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe. Couple things very quickly. If you want to get one of them Jamie Vardy prints to reminisce of the good old days, then you can do that. The link's in the description. And finally, us three here, as well as Kate, will be at the Content Awards on the 20th of November. So that'll be a good night. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll be the
after
only
watching
ones
Leicester, the amount of alcohol that's going to be consumed on that evening is going to be world.
Well, not from Imran. Not from Imran. He'll be on the Fanta. But no,
that's a powerful Fanta as well, I'm going to
say. But no, I was going to say we will be the only club in Leicestershire bringing back the only people in Leicestershire bringing back a trophy. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So yeah, hopefully. So there we go. So thanks to Imran, thanks to Anil, thanks to Luke as well. Much appreciated. Thanks to all of you in the chat. We'll see you live tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Fox's Den. Maybe an emergency stream. Who knows?
Who knows?
No more 200 grand. But our new sponsors, The Beautiful Frame, have smashed it with this Jamie Vardy piece. It's unreal. They're a local Leicester business as well, which makes it even better. And not just City, they do prints for other clubs as well. So it's perfect if you are stuck for a birthday or Christmas present for one of your friends or family. Now, the best bit, they have sorted BTG viewers out with a discount. Just use BTG12 at checkout for money off. BTG12. Grab yours now at thebeautifulframe.com. The link is down below.